Welcome to the Sports Inventory Podcast. Today we are four-man weaving today. I am your host, the point guard, Chris. To my right, I have the Baltimore fan, the Lakers fan. For some reason, I got all your stuff up there for you, brother. I got you right here. I'm going to get you a DeAndre Avery. How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. How y'all doing out there, fella?
We good. To the right of him, I have one of the disrespectful twins himself, the pass protector, Henry. How you doing, brother?
Man, how y'all doing, man? I'm doing good,
Good, man.
Y'all good?
Yeah, we good.
I hope so.
Good.
Ghost Town legend.
Last but not least, I got the second disrespectful twin, Mr. LaFleur, Mr. Turnover, Mr. What did he do? Yeah, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good today, y'all. How y'all doing today, brother?
Good, man. Can't complain, man.
Exactly. All right, for today, guys, we got for you. Well, before I say all that, let's do a little housekeeping. I want to let you guys know to subscribe to our YouTube page, like, comment, just get us up there on the algorithm so we can start making this money.
Yes, sir.
Today we're going to talk about the NBA free agency, talk about a couple of these trades and free agents signings that we ain't seen today and a couple of days before. Then we're going to get into the NFC West Division. We're going to somebody here, 49ers. I see you brought your banner today.
Yes, it's going to be on the wall. It's going to stay right there. For a 6-week season. I get it.
And for our main topic, I got a king of the hill that we're going to get into. Mm-hmm. But first, we're going to get into some of these free agency signings and trades. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about a couple of them. We're going to get into all of them because some of them is kind of, it is what it is, salary jumps and stuff like that. But we'll get into some of them. We'll talk about them. We'll do a good couple grades for the teams. And then we'll move on to the NFC West. All right, so first one we're going to talk about, and I want to hear from my guy first. First one is DeAndre Ayton signing to the Lakers on a 2-year deal. He got waived by the Portland, I think. If it wasn't yesterday, I think it was day before yesterday. Mm-hmm. Reports say that he agreed to a 2-year deal. That the second year is a team option, and he between y'all and Portland, he gonna earn $34 million. Most of it from Portland because he signed a big minimum.
We still.
But how you feel about it?
Honestly, though, man, I like the trade. I like the move. That's exactly what the Lakers needed in the move and getting DeAndre Ayton, man. I like it, but I still feel that we are lacking in some pieces in our bench. And we are lacking in some pieces defensive-wise. So, with that being said, I feel like the Lakers, we're going to do... I feel like we still can make the playoffs, possibly first round or whatever, depending on who we facing in that first round. But other than that, like I said, man, if we don't make no moves with our bench and our defense, man, then honestly, I don't see us really going too far. But I do like the trade.
LeBron.
Oh, yeah, man. It's
trade LeBron.
Well, not this year, but
I'm be honest with you.
What y'all think, man?
I agree with you. I'm not saying that it's a bad trade move. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand what they're getting DeAndre Ayton for, but they would be able to make some roster moves if you ain't got somebody that's making $56 million over there. That's not nobody's fault that he gonna take the cut. He gonna take the match. That's his choice. That's his right. But like I don't think this year is gonna be it. Y'all probably gonna have a better year, but are y'all sure that y'all want DeAndre Ayton to guard all that out west that they have put together? That's a lot. I mean, he was out there last year. But he playing with Luka. He might do all right because he got two playmakers and give him the ball. If he get open, he's not bad, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to do some hellified rim protection though.
Yeah, because Aiden is our only big that we have out there, so you asking so much of him.
Damn, fuck Jason Hayes.
No. I mean, Jason Hayes.
He ain't got no respect for him.
I know.
Avery, today.
Let me finish my statement, man. But far as like Jackson Hayes, don't get me wrong, he's a big, but far as like a big that we need, like El said, a rim protector. Like Jackson Hayes is not a rim protector. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a guy like you can set screens for. He can pop, go to the hole, throw alleys too. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But as far as a rim protector, I mean, I like the move in the trade and with us getting Aiden. But like El said, and like I was saying, if we don't have that defense, bro, and the bench to support those guys, bro, because you never know what can happen. And God forbid, you know what I'm saying, just I pray those guys stay healthy, you know what I'm saying, the whole season or whatever. But I feel like we can make a short run, but as far as like a deep playoff run, I don't really see it.
Hey, what we forgot about you. What y'all gonna do about Austin Reed? You know, you claim y'all off.
Right.
So I wonder how they're gonna have to make some roster change to get him paid, or you think they might let Austin Reed go?
I hate to see it. I mean, I love Austin Reeves, bro. I mean, Austin Reeves has developed into a hell of a player over there with us, with the Lakers, bro. I mean, bro. I mean, he's more than, bro. I mean, I mean, honestly, Austin Reeves is a role player, but he's a good role player. I mean, especially what he's done for us, man. I mean, bro, he had some big games with us, bro. He's carried us a lot, bro. In a couple games,
yeah, he did his thing. He like Tyler Hero down there in Miami. They pretty much the same player.
I don't know. What you think?
They pretty much the same player.
I don't know about that one.
Austin
Reeves and Tyler Hero is basically the same.
They pretty much the same player. They pretty much the same player.
Nah, Austin Reeves is a better defender.
Yeah, he okay. Passing lane defender. Yeah. I ain't got no passing lane.
What is wrong with defending the passing lane?
Nothing. I mean, I'm not saying nothing against it. I mean, he is better defender than Tyler Hero.
You do the same thing with football and quarterback just because they're anticipating the
Henry. Let's not talk about cornerbacks. We had that discussion last week. We don't need to talk about no more cornerback because I can pull a film of your corners. I'm talking about first play down, dude. They out there, somebody out here, and the quarterback got 3 different options. So we ain't gonna go to that.
Anticipation goes wrong with the double moves.
Yeah, but I
don't honestly. I don't think they're the same player though. But I feel like
no, they're not the same.
They're not the same player though, bro. They not. Like I said, he is a good role player. I mean, I hate to see him leave, but at the same time, bro, it is a business. I mean, if you got to go elsewhere to get your money, man, and it's a better fit for you, then by any means, bro.
I mean, if he don't sign, where y'all think he can go? What you think, Chris?
That's another.
If somebody can offer
if Austin Reed left, let's say like he didn't sign this contract and he's on the market. If they couldn't come with a deal, what team would you say that he can step right in and fit perfect with this team?
Yeah.
and I want to ask you the same question. I mean, he can fit. It's some places.
He's a good shooter.
It don't fit him like that because he can play make.
He can go to the Pistons.
That's what I was thinking too, Chris. That's what I was thinking too, because the other shooting guard we're gonna leave nameless. He got enough problem going on over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? Think about the Pistons.
So are they picking up Austin Reeves as a free agent, or they're gonna have to trade? No, he declined his option, so he is declined. A free agent.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to re-sign him. They keep deciding to re-sign him.
Because he turned down 3 years for $89 million.
Yep.
So he want that bag too, but I just don't know how they gonna do it. If somebody gonna have to lead it, or they gonna have to make a trade to get that money out there. You know what I'm saying? And sign and trade. They could trade. I mean, hell, they got a new owner. Once he get rid of Bronny, he can take Austin Reed, and they all go over there back to wherever they want to go. There's 3-team trade. Go on, get them all out there. Go on, get them all out there.
We basically be rebuilding with Luka.
That's what the team got to do. That's why they went out there and got DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's basically what we doing.
Because believe it or not, that Luka know how to play with you know what I'm saying, like centers and stuff, like they can rim run, kind of like what he did with Gafford, kind of what he did with what's the other center? I forgot his name.
Likely.
My guy, Likely. Yeah. It kind of like that, and they think that DeAndre Ayton could be like that. I mean, he didn't really have technically a bad year this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a solid, you know what I'm saying, solid center this year. You know, even though he played over there with Portland. Shout out to Scoot too. Shout out to you.
Hennis.
Howard told me to tell you shout out to you.
We can go on to the next trade. We're gonna talk about the Hawks. The Hawks signed Nickeil Alexander-Walker to a 4-year deal. I think it was 4 for 40 mil. They also signed Luke Kennard to a 1-year deal. let me pull up 1 year, $11 million deal. They also got Kristaps Porzingis in the trade, that 3-team trade. I start off, me personally, I like what they've been doing. I'm not saying this is a championship team and anything, but for the fact that they went out, they got Trae Young, a backup shooter. They also got him more defense around him. If Kristaps can be, healthy, Nikhil and Kristaps are both very good defenders when healthy. Also, Nikhil is a secondary ball handler, along with Dyson Daniels and Jalen Johnson. And I know they lost Ken Capella, but they still got Double O out there, and they can run some lineups with Double O and Kristaps on the floor. So
you talking about the guy that the backup center? Oh yeah. I didn't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they did a good job. Just from the pieces that they have, they got they building. They got at least a. I'm not gonna say a great bench, but they bench is decent. Going to pick up like Luke Kennard, you know what he did over there with Memphis. He was shooting pretty efficient last year. And then who was the other? You said Gil Alexander.
Nikhil Alexander, Shea cousin.
He ain't gonna be that bad either. You know what I'm saying? He's a
he
good
got it locked down. Who the heck they locked down? Who was the people they locked down last year? Not this year, they just passed, but dang, who was that? Was that Devin Booker?
Cool.
I think they locked. I think they locked down Devin Booker or KD when they
probably Devin Booker.
The sun.
They probably Devin Booker. Shout out to Devin Booker, dude. But if he locked you down, hey, I'm with you. I think that'll help Trae Young, because also too.
No, it was Jamal Murray.
Oh yeah,
it was the Nuggets series when they played the Nuggets.
He a shell of himself, Jew. So we ain't gonna get started on this. Yeah, but I think they did a good job on this trade. They got their rookie still that's developing. He's starting to come into his own. I don't know how to say it. I think his name Rozier.
Oh, Rich Ashea.
Rich Ashea.
Zachary Rich Ashea.
Yeah. I'm gonna call him Rich. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about. Rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they got some stuff over there for Trae Young. Also too, they can help him like get the ball out of his hand so much. They know he need to shoot. They know he gonna assist, but you know to keep his turnovers down for every game. So maybe they got a secondary score and stuff like that, because I think they did a good job. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally.
And I agree. And that's what I was finna say too. I mean, I like it. I feel like they're building around Trae Young to where, like El said, he doesn't have to have the ball in his hand so much. And I mean, honestly, bro, I mean, I don't. What do y'all think the house is missing for them to honestly like be?
I think they got a pretty good squad now.
They missing a second option.
I like the fact that Porzingis spreads the ball out.
They missing a true second option.
They trying to see what they can get out of Jalen Johnson first. Jalen Johnson, when he was healthy, he was basically a triple double machine. He was giving you 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists.
Yeah.
He played good defense. He's also a secondary ball handler. That's the reason why Trae was able to play off ball, was because Jalen Johnson was out there. Him and Dyson Daniels. But
yeah, the reason I asked that, bro, because Atlanta do have a lot of good talent around them, bro. But it's just like it's always something that they missing, but I just can't, you know what I'm saying, put my finger on it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the guys is young, you know, right now. He's just like, we don't know. Just like he said, Zachary Richards say he's more defensive than anything. It's like we don't know how his offensive game has came yet, but this is only his second year. So, you know, that's what they banking on. Him, who was the other guy we were just saying? I'm having a brain fart.
You talking about
Jalen Johnson?
Yeah,
they banking on them two guys. You know, Dyson Daniels. They hoping that he can mirror some of the defense that he did last year. You know, so if they can get Double O to also become more of a starting center instead of a backup center, yeah, they'll have a good team. But if not, then yeah, they miss, like El said, they missing the second option.
Okay.
They need somebody that, and to me personally, I hate to say it, but it's hard for a smaller guard to be your number one option and have no type of other leeway. Like, nobody else can relieve him.
You're right.
And then he's getting beat up by 6'8", 6'9", 200 pounders. He's out there, and I'm saying 6'2". He really not 6'2" for it. That dude 5'11".
Yeah, they 5'11", bro.
Yeah.
He getting beat up by big 6'8" winger, heavy dudes and stuff like that, and he ain't got nobody else that can help him out like that. So.
Yeah.
Because he got. Let's be real, Drew. He got defenses all 5 levels. All 5 levels.
Defense around.
Yeah, they building defenders, and they building people that can also rebound, shoot, and play like passing lane and be a good rim protector. Because they got some people over there that can work with them. But I just want somebody to see if they can. I'm not saying just match, because if Trey go for like, let's say like he had
like a Jalen Williams, say on his team, a J Dub.
Yeah, possibility.
Okay.
Possibility. But he's still gonna have to be that engine though. But he needs somebody else to come along with that ride though. Between like 18 to maybe like if he'd be even better if he got somebody at least go 24.
Right.
Oh, but he get somebody over there 24 and
basically he just needs somebody over there to match him.
Well, I'm not saying match because Trey is the number 1 option over there, but just
relieve.
Yeah, relieve.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of him taking 20, let's say instead of Trey taking 30 shots, maybe we can reduce that to maybe 21 or 20 shots.
I got you.
And maybe we can get that somebody else or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I think they did good on the picking up and trade and stuff.
What would you grade it? What would you grade the Hawks on their offseason for right now?
For right now, I give them a B plus.
B plus?
I give them B plus.
I would have said B.
I said B plus too.
Yeah, B.
What y'all? Hold on. We forgot to do the Lakers. What y'all grade y'all give on the Lakers?
Oh yeah, we did on the DeAndre. I give it. I need a son of shit.
Yeah, we needed it. We needed it. Based on the trade and based on what we needed, bro. Fuck it. I give it an A. Cause that's what we need.
All I'm gonna say, the last time DeAndre Ayton was phenomenal was he had one of the best point guards.
Yeah, that's true.
And now he going to one of the best point guards.
When he was a top 5 center, averaging 14 and 10.
Yeah, like how was it? 14 and 10.
Yeah, like how.
Top 5 center.
Man, you know, he also said Zion gonna be a 16 and 9 type of guy. So you know, hey, I guess he eclipsed that then.
Next we got.
Hold on. I don't give him quite as high as y'all give him A plus or whatever. I give him a B minus. Okay. And the reason why I gave him a B minus for is because I understand you did address your center issues,
but it's still other issues.
But you still got that Austin Reeves still lingering over you.
Yeah, that's why I said as far as
with LeBron
the concept.
and his agent come out there saying that hey we gonna be contending. So at any moment in time, either the owner or LeBron, if it go like that, yeah, they may have a good season next year. But if it's some kind of way that it is not working, who knows? He can ask for a trade mid-season.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's a possibility, but I think he's gonna probably.
I think he's gonna.
I think he's gonna play
pretty good.
I think he's gonna play.
And I said B plus just because, yeah, you address your center issue, but yeah, like you said, it's still the Austin Reeves issue. But I'm not looking into it like as deep as you did. But they did.
That's what you said.
But you did address the center issue. You got you a good rim protector. You got you forcing them in playing with Luka, like Chris said. So I said B plus.
I think it's gonna be pretty good. But like I said, yeah. But like y'all saying, the defense and that bench. I mean, if you wanna make a real run, bruh, I mean, that's honestly what you need. And so, like I said, until we address that, then I can see us making a deep run. But other than that, then
y'all will be fine.
Just have to see how it go.
Y'all will be fine.
I'll be fine. I got Luke for 17 years. Y'all good. Next, we're gonna talk about the Bucks. The Bucks signed Miles Turner to a 4-year, $107 million deal. I know for everybody else, like how the heck they was able to do that because they ain't got no money, but they waived Dame, and they just gonna stretch out his money. Instead of paying him $50 million a year, they're gonna pay him $20 million over the next 5 years.
So Dame finna get paid from 2 teams.
Yeah, whatever seem time to sign him.
Yeah, he's not gonna be he's not gonna be out this year.
But he ain't gonna be out there, but he could still sign to a team. But
bro, they done lost their mind over there too. They trying to let Giannis lose their time.
I didn't see that coming, bro.
I mean, the only thing now they just gotta get guard. Miles Turner he can replicate what Brook Lopez did.
Yeah.
He don't have to be a rebounder over there. Because they got Giannis, and then they re-signed Bobby Portis, who is also a great rebounder.
I didn't know they re-signed Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then they picked up two. They re-signed Gary Trent Jr., who's a great 3D guy. They also picked up Gary Harris from the Magic, so they got some defense that they guard play. They just got to get that guard that can
hold it down or something like that.
Down.
I mean, they can get somebody. You know what I'm saying? They can get somebody they can plug over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the team bad, but I just feel like
it ain't there yet though.
It's nowhere. It ain't nowhere near if Giannis and Dame was over there. Let's get that straight. But I just don't know when they weighed him, bro. I think about it just like from the team standpoint. We really don't know how bad that injury is though on Dame because he just came back from the blood clot. Then he had hurt his. I think he hurt it. He had a calf strain. You remember he had a calf strain going into the playoffs. Hurt his calf. First game he was in there. 7 minutes. What was it? 3 minutes. 7 minutes in the game. He done told something. So we really don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Like what was they thinking about or whatever? Because I know Giannis said that he was upset about it, but picking up Miles Turner. And Miles Turner just got a lot to prove to me. I understand what we talk about. I'm still flabbergasted about what he did in the NBA Finals. I'm on his ass about that because that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I understand them boy playing good defense, but 11 points and 4 rebounds. Come on, bro.
Try to.
Shit, you disappointed me. Shit.
I did.
My boy Chest stepped up.
Was on his ass.
I am too. That man said I don't even need to go to catering tonight, dude.
You get your ass right straight on that bus.
Yeah, you did.
Me, I was confused about the trade because, you waving Dame, right? I understand he just got injured. But, at the same time, you didn't really just, all right, do y'all feel like it just didn't work out? Or do y'all feel like the Bucks should have at least gave it
they gave up, in my opinion, bro, they gave up on Dame, bro.
That's what I feel like, bro. I feel like you should have.
It was a mutual agreement.
A mutual agreement between both of them? Okay. Dame couldn't feel it. I feel that you know what I'm saying? I don't think that he was, you know what I'm saying, counting on that. And we don't know how deep the injury is or whatever.
And plus, you don't want to waste a year of Giannis. He's 30. And most times, you got to understand with his game style.
Yeah.
When you get to that point, Vince Carter, Blake Griffin, all them, when you get athletic, when you get to them 30s, that athleticism start to slow down.
Yeah.
And Giannis ain't like Vince Carter, like
you got to start
LeBron is starting to shoot threes. He's still playing. He a big guy. His game that's his game.
Yeah.
So it's just like they don't want to waste his prime like that.
He be out there punishing motherfucker too when he go into the hole.
Because basically,
you gotta think about it.
You waiting a year for Dame. That's 1 year, so he'll be 31 when Dame come back. Right. Then you gotta hope that Dame gonna come back as Dame. So that also you probably not gonna win championships that year. So now Giannis 32. So do you still think Giannis gonna give you 30 and 12 at 32?
Hold on, how old Dame is? Dame club pushing up
34.
Yeah, because
34, 35 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's.
And see, then he's 37, 38 years old. So is he Dame?
Yeah. Okay.
Making $50 million?
Well, they just need to go on, sit him down. Speedy recovery, Dame. I know somebody gonna pick it. They were thinking about him going back to Portland, but Portland said I don't think they got interested.
So what do y'all see Dame going?
Miami.
Lakers.
Please don't go to the Lakers.
No.
Yeah. Go on over there. Wizards.
No, I couldn't go to Miami. Miami desperate. They want a superstar.
I can see that.
Well, you know what, Chris? That would be nice though. That would be nice.
I like that. I kind of like that.
Put Dame over there. Miami ain't got that many injuries. Miami ain't got that. He gonna be super Dame.
Put that defense around.
Yeah, man.
He gonna be super Dame over there, and they gonna make sure he good.
Oh yeah, bro.
Super Dame.
Tyler Hero can take some of the relief off him. Mm-hmm. Bam is a nice center to have for.
Yeah.
And then Khalil Ware, the rookie that had, he's great too.
Yeah, he can.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Just keep Tyler Hero between 19, 25. Bam can give you maybe 12 to like maybe 14, and let Dame do what he need to do. That's it, bro.
Yeah,
right. They need a point guard over there. Cause they still they still got Kyle Lowry over there. Is he still on contract?
No, Kyle Lowry with the 76ers.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry gone.
He trying to hold on over there, bro.
He trying to get that championship. Yeah, second one.
Yep. He might get one this year.
Next, we got Brook Lopez going to the Clippers for 2-year, $18 million. That's their own signing. They re-signed Batum and they re-signed Harden. So they got the same team. They just got a backup center. Me personally, I like it. The only reason I say this is only because Brook Lopez can, he's older. He's old as hell right now, but to have him as a backup center and he only play a certain amount of minutes because Zubac has been great for the Clippers. He was on all defensive team. Mm-hmm. So it's just Brook Lopez can replicate that defense that Zubac is giving when he sits down. And then he also can still space the floor, something Zubac doesn't do, and that gives the Clippers another dynamic when he goes on the bench. So now we can pick and roll and do lobs, and then when Brook Lopez can, now we space the 5 out. Now you got a guard. Now your center got a guard out there. So I say I like that signing for Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and then it makes
this team is dangerous.
The Clippers.
I believe this team is dangerous.
They were dangerous last year.
They was. They did take the Nuggets to 7.
But with Brook Lopez, I believe this team is dangerous. He can do just. I know he's old, but he can do just.
No, he still can shoot and he can still do a little rim protection.
He ain't got to do all that moving. That's all.
When he still top 5 in blocks this season.
I can check and see.
I'm not sure. I'm just saying. I think he was at least top 10, maybe.
James Harden can get over his playoff hump. I believe this is a championship team.
Kawhi got to carry them and do that. If they can get Kawhi for at least 65 games,
if Kawhi can stay here, if Kawhi can stay healthy, like he said, bro,
that's the only reason why they lost. Kawhi was doing his thing. James just out there just.
It's something.
I mean, it was a mixture. It was James Harden. Norman Powell didn't play like he's supposed to. Norman Powell supposed to be.
He got hurt, didn't he?
No, yeah, but he played in the playoffs.
Oh, he shouldn't have played. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't have played.
They like their team and stuff up at all. Kawhi did. He did with the team and stuff. But Zubac, he played good, but he wasn't just as Zubac as he was. So
I think they was exhausted doing that.
But they were great for the Nuggets.
Yeah. Yeah, they was exhausted, bro. You had to go against Jokic.
He had 1.9 blocks. Let me see if he was at the top. And he almost had 2 blocks this year. God dang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he get blocked. I don't know if he top. I would say elite top 10.
Man, 67 years old and doing all this. He got to be 2 blocks a game. Down there 2 blocks a game. I know he top 10. Y'all keep talking. I'm still fine.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say something.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, giving I hate to give the Clippers credit here, but you know what I'm saying. I like to trade for him though, bro.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying. And like Henry said, bro, I agree with that. Because
good move.
Like you said, if James Harden can get over that playoff hump and that team can stay healthy and shit like you said, bro. I mean, that team can probably be dangerous, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you another team. I don't know if Chris want me to jump the gun on them. Another team I got an A+ on is what the Nuggets did in free agency. Going out there picking up a backup center like Valanciunas.
Yep.
Going to get a shooter and Tim Hardaway Jr. And they got a better. They got a. I don't know if I don't know how y'all look at it, but this is gonna be a little bit better Michael Porter Jr. and Cam Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Because Cam Johnson pretty much can do it. I think he's just a little bit younger. Did I say it right, Chris?
You said what now?
Like Cam Johnson just a little bit younger than Michael Porter Jr. He older than he is.
Cam Johnson damn near 30.
Oh well, I didn't know.
He came into the league as like 24. He came in the league.
Oh, so he's just been in there 6 years. Okay,
he's a 4-year player.
Okay. Well, that means that he.
But I do agree with you. He's a better defender than Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
He's not the specialist that Michael Porter Jr. is, but he can shoot. He can be a great shooter, and then he can put the ball on the floor.
Yeah. Well,
Michael Porter Jr. wasn't the ball floor type.
My bad. I like that boy Cam, bro.
Yeah, he nice.
The boy can ball.
Yeah,
and Brook Lopez was 4th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew he had to be elite because he always round top 5, or if he's not in top 5, damn near number 2 in blocks per game. So I think they did a wonderful job over there with the Nuggets. They adjusted everything they need to do because they finally got they finally got off DeAndre Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Because this was pretty much because they ain't had nobody else for Jokic. And then who would think to put Jokic and Valanciunas on the same team? That's tough right there.
That's tough.
You got a lot of bigs, and not saying like Jokic like Valanciunas can kind of pass the ball too. He can kind of rebounding. You know what I'm saying? He can take some load off you. He got a little jumper on you too.
He moved just like Jokic.
Yeah. Yes.
He can take load. Yes. He can take a load off you.
Imagine you get beat up, and they too strong too. Too strong.
Imagine you play
Jokic and Valanciunas in a game. They gonna wear your head down.
Same Ooh.
They gonna wear your ass down.
I won't let them be on the floor, yo.
No, I have come off
defense gonna get towed up, boy. I'm coming to the hole every time. But no, for the minutes that that Jonas gonna play. For Jokic is, he's a high energy guy. He gonna play 40 damn minutes. So for the 10-15 minutes that Jonas gonna play in the regular season and the 5 to 10 minutes he gonna play in the playoff, he gonna be able to replicate at least some of what Jokic can do. So I'm glad they finally got him a backup big that's very comfortable.
You can tell that's what they was missing last year.
They also went back and picked up Bruce Brown.
Yep. Minimum, so I'm glad they went and got him too.
Championship DNA. The Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson thing, I feel like that both of them together make Michael Porter Jr. It's a better Michael Porter Jr. because Tim Hardaway Jr. is streaky as motherfucker Michael Porter Jr. Yeah.
He been streaky everywhere he went.
He gonna have some game where Jokic gonna give him the ball. He gonna have 8 threes, 10, and he gonna make 6 of them motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Been doing this.
But then he ain't gonna go around 8 3
a lot better
though, motherfuckers.
He played a lot better over there with Cage though.
Who?
Cage.
Yeah, when Tim Hardaway Jr. got a playmaker ball, see, that's why I say he gonna.
And he got the ultimate over there.
And see, he gonna be able to run. That man, that's like a son over there. That's the good thing about Jokic being the playmaker. It's like a son. Everybody get the just motion around him.
Yep.
You gonna get open. Yeah. Because you gotta pay attention to Jokic.
I want to see that rotation. That's gonna be something to watch.
I don't know if he can shoot it, pad that big. Goddamn it, alley somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see a couple games because I want to see how that's gonna be interesting.
They got the right fit over there with the Jokic. They got to get him like some, you know what I'm saying? Because the Nuggets they don't need to make him too tired. He need to have somebody take those minutes off him because that man played a whole hell of a lot of minutes in that final, and they ain't had nobody else. You can't put DeAndre Jordan. You can't put DeAndre Jordan out there on the floor.
Yeah, that's why I said
to go against the motherfucking Clippers.
That's exactly what that was missing.
Man, they gonna put his hand. They gonna have that man in there walking around backwards, Drew out there.
Let's talk about the team that I know my boyfriend talk shit about. So I'm gonna do him last. So Memphis. Added Cole Anthony and trade to from the Magic for them to get damn, who did they get? Desmond Bain. They also got KCP in their trade. They got Ty Jerome from the Cavaliers for a 3-year deal. They had re-signed Santi Aldama to a 3-year deal, and then they signed Jaren Jackson Jr. to a 5-year extension of $240 million.
They overpaid for that man. They overpaid, bro. And then as soon as he had that, he gonna be out for the first 5 months of the season.
Why would you do it?
It's a report that the man had to have some type of
disrespectful.
He did. I think it's reported. I think that after he got that money, he had to have surgery or something. So he gonna miss the first couple of the season. I don't think he come back to like November. You just paid this man 5 years, $256 million. So that means that he's the number one option, right? Does that mean that he's the number one option? Because his money is damn near close to what Shea making.
No, man.
Shea making 285, right? And he making 256, Chris?
240.
240. So is that not first option numbers?
I mean, OG Unknown make $240 million.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's not the number one option. Both of them. So those are number 2 options.
You know something that hurt the NBA. I don't know if it's like that for the NFL. Y'all tell me if it's like that for the NFL. But when they put those stipulations in that motherfucking contract that tell you, all you have to do is win D4 or all defensive year or MVP or something, they ain't got no choice but to give them niggas this money. It's either that or let him walk. What you gonna do?
The incentives is what's got him this money.
Come on, Ed. Would you pay just the $240 million?
No.
Exactly.
No, I would not pay him that.
But no, because
but really, I'm not gonna take away Jaren Jackson's year. He had a good year. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. I give you that, brother. But if it wasn't for all them injuries that done happened in like the West and all that and stuff, would have made that?
Would have made what?
At least like you think he would have still made like I think it was still second team
all defensive.
Yeah, you think he would still made second team all defensive if everybody would have stayed out there? Like,
you know he got more than one all defensive team, right?
Yeah. All of them. All on fraudulent. All on fraudulent. All on fraudulent. You got to look at the game, Chris. But shout out to Jaren Jackson. Go get your money, brother. You are the number one option over there in Memphis. So I expect you to at least give me 25, 10, and 2 blocks next year. I'm with you, brother. After you come back after November, December, Jude, when it damn near playoff time. So
it's crazy work.
25.
Oh, you can read the trade to me.
Yeah, he's number one option.
Read the trade.
John number 2.
The trades?
Yeah, from Memphis.
Oh, Cole. They traded Desmond Bain for Cole Anthony, KCP. They signed Ty Jerome. They signed Santi Aldama to a 3-year deal, re-signing him, and then they extended Jerry Jackson Jr. to a 5-year extension, $240 million.
Okay. If I had to grade it, I'd say I give him a B.
I just want to. So this probably their lineup.
Huh?
John Morant, KCP, Jalen Wells, Jaren Jackson Jr., Zach Edey. Then you got Ty Jerome, Cole Anthony, G.G. Jackson. Who else? Brandon Clark. They got nice. I like that. Stop that. B is cool.
Why don't go so high? I say I give him a C.
How y'all give him a B, Jude?
Don't say your shit for L. Don't say your shit for L.
For me, if you want to keep him B, I know he don't give him an A.
Bro, look at me. For the shit that John Morant been
that's what I would think because you building because look when Memphis had what's that other guard they had over there Tyre Jones when they had Tyre Jones and them over there and all them other young guards over there, bro. Memphis was a pretty good team, but you remember they played better when y'all was what I'm saying
What's
on the court or whatever. Yeah.
What's the conference?
So see, I mean that's why I'm kind of.
They made no West Coast final now.
They made it to the
Anybody?
But yeah, I feel like that's what the direction they trying to go to.
I'm so thinking myself. They made it like a round.
I'm trying to figure out, did they go to the Western Conference Finals?
No, hell no.
They ain't never go back in the day with Paul was
I ain't never been to no
I'm talking about back in the day, Chris.
He been a number one seed. He ain't never been no damn conference finals. Hell no.
He ain't never went to Triple
That
J.
team ain't like that,
That team ain't going nowhere next year. They playing team next year. I'm telling y'all, bro. I get that shit, man.
Memphis.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't saying they make the
How?
I ain't gonna say they make the
most the second round.
John's not gonna prove his game. You did take a hit with Desmond Bain because that was one of your fishing shooters. KCP about 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what he gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
And Cole Anthony and Ty Jerome are good shooters.
I mean, they alright. You know what I'm saying?
They fucked up.
KCP
they about 38 to maybe bare minimum shooters or whatever. I just don't see that team going nowhere. I just don't.
Still remember that Jaren Jackson Jr. is a shooting guard.
Yeah. He just, like I said, he's shooting guard playing the 4 position. So you got 4 shooting guards out there on one team.
That's all y'all need.
Boy, that's gonna be
He made it to the second round as far as he made it.
That's a good against the
Golden State.
Yeah.
That one he broke down in that one too.
Well, nah, them boys ain't never been good enough to make no conference.
No.
I ain't like that.
Triple J ain't like that. Triple J ain't like that.
Mess with the second option all the time. He was second option.
No, he first. He first with that money, Chris.
Hell.
He first with that money.
He the first out of there.
Yeah, he first out of my mind. In my mind, like I said, in my mind, it's all up there.
Yeah. He finna have 25 shots there.
Yeah. Come on, Jaren Jackson. Don't go for 30.
Told you.
Yeah. First number one option.
He said 25. What'd you say? 25?
25, 10, and 2.
Damn.
For who?
Jaren Jackson.
Hell no. Hell
What
no.
was you give him, Chris? 20?
10?
Huh?
10 what? Blocks?
Boards.
Hell no.
All I'm looking for is the board. That's all I'm looking for.
Oh shit. That nigga said
5'10".
You don't think that man get you 10 boards being one of the biggest dudes on the floor?
Hell no.
And y'all talk about me. I mean, y'all disrespecting Jaren Jackson Jr.
They disrespectful, but I don't think
You know what Henry just said? Henry said, "Fuck no." Damn, man, I'm trying to get a motherfucking chance. So
Nah, he go. Nah, not no 10 boards. Hell nah.
we don't.
he can do it. He can do it. You don't think? So if he does do it,
If he do it.
if he does do it,
Hey, kudos to him, bro.
He does what? 25 and 10? L.
you don't think the man get? He already can get 25.
L. Ain't nobody ain't nobody out there stopping that man from getting 10 rebounds now. So
why he not doing it now then?
Because he's not a rebounder.
And you happy about that? I'm if y'all like it, I love it.
He ain't on my team. My big man rebound.
Yeah, both of them.
All 7 of them. Yeah. We got about 7 of them on the team. We got about 7 on the team. Who flag a big too?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Chris.
We got big playing the small forward.
Speaking of that, we gonna like a nasty rebounding team next year.
Hey, what you think about Jason Kidd saying he gonna play him at the point?
Who?
He gonna play Cooper Flag at the point.
Who said that?
Kid.
Man, he better not play that man.
We talking to Henry.
Yeah. If I see Cooper Flag big ass out there playing the point,
you can play make from.
So why the fuck they go get D'Angelo Russell then?
We don't exactly. That's the main reason we got D-Lo.
That's man. We not gonna have that man. They might let him take the ball down the court.
Kids team.
He can play man like he can play man like LeBron did.
Yeah.
From the wing, he ain't finna don't bring no ball down, brother. We don't need that. He ain't finna set up no offense.
Do I need to play the clip?
Don't play that clip. Don't play that clip, bro. They trying to make us lose. We got 16. I know.
Now I don't know. I don't know.
Come back. Oh.
Yeah.
I think he probably just meant
all they got to do is stay here
when he faced Bronny and shit like that. That's probably what he meant. You know what I'm saying?
Just think about it, though. Just think about it.
Bro, Bronny gonna be weighed off the team. I don't know why you still talking about him, man.
Kyrie. We got Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, Derrick Lively. That's our star lineup. Then we got D-Lo.
They're not gonna play in the summer league.
Who?
Your starters.
Oh, you talking about for the? Oh yeah, of course, run him point. Of course, run him point.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I think he mean.
Hey, man, I want you to record because these might be the last couple of days. Last year, you might see Bronny over there, Drew. So just letting you know.
Come to the Mavericks. Come to the Mavericks. We need a guard.
No, we don't need him. Drew. He could fit though. He could fit. Yeah, he'd be a good defender. You know,
somebody to next to Cooper Flag.
Why I need to record? Yeah? Why I need to record?
You know you need to record. We already talked about it.
We can get to the last little trade for the Pistons, and then we'll move on to the NFC West.
Oh yeah, Chris. Before you do that one, shout out to the. I don't know. This is another 10. Before you get started, we forgot about one trade. I don't think we talked about it yet. You know that the Celtics gave up Drew Holiday. They traded him, got him off the books. He went to Portland, and they traded Porzingis for George Nang.
L, we talked about that last time, and then L, you said that man's name wrong.
His name is Nang.
What's his name?
His name.
What's his name?
Niang.
George Niang.
Yes.
What's his name?
George Nang.
You gotta do the slam after George
Nang. Yep. I'm just playing, Chris. Go ahead, brother. My bad. I just wanted to make somebody laugh.
George Nang ain't coming on this podcast.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, come on here. Come on, Nang. Come on.
George Nang, Mike.
Who the fuck is that?
Detroit. They signed Karis LeVert to a 2-year deal, and then they also signed they trade Side Train Duncan Robinson to a 3-year deal. Let me look at what that was. What they like? I think it was like. Yeah, where is it? I was just looking at the trade.
Yeah, they got a Duncan Robinson for like 3 years and $38 million, I believe.
Was it 38 million or 48?
I think it was 38. I think it was 38. I'm not sure though. Cause they got him, Karis LeVert. I don't think they picked up nobody else over there. Oh, did they picked up
3 year 48 million.
38. Okay, that's
they picked
good.
They picked up Karis LeVert.
I think they did good though. For what we see, like they had some little bit more scoring off the bench. You know, so somebody else they can play offense or whatever. The Karis LeVert, underrated scorer by the way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's good for Duncan Robinson too, because maybe he can get into that shooter role. Like, cause I know he was kind of tied down over there at Miami or whatever. So I think he was okay though. You know what I'm saying? I think they did okay. I don't really feel like they just need some more shooting over there, cause they good on defense. Defense gonna be there, but they need somebody else that's going. A little bit more shooting.
So here the grade, what you give?
I mean, I give it maybe like a.
I'm kind of unsure on that one.
I mean, it don't really. It
didn't move the needle, but that's one of those trades that you be like, that's okay. Like you just said, like I like it.
C+.
But, so like a. Yeah.
That's average.
Yeah, I give him a C. Yeah.
So let me get this straight, dude. Let me get this straight. So you gave the Lakers an A, but you gonna give the Detroit Pistons a C.
I gave the Lakers an A.
Bias.
Based on what they needed.
You don't think Detroit needed Karen LeVert? They got Karen LeVert in some.
Okay, but I'm saying based on what we needed in the big, but I'm not saying it's an overall trade. I'm not saying it's overall, bro.
So you didn't think that K needed somebody to come out?
Yes.
I think they did okay.
That's a C to you. I see you being biased.
I give him a B, man.
No, don't change it. Don't change it.
Don't try to be biased, bro.
Hey, get on their head, too. Shit.
I ain't trying to be biased, bro.
Because they're not saying
DeAndre Ayton moved the needle a little bit for the Lakers.
Mm-hmm. So why did Mark Williams couldn't move the needle for him?
It moved the needle, but just not like it moved the needle for the Lakers.
DeAndre Ayton.
Right.
Because he's a top 5 center, right here. I got you, dude.
I'm going to say top 5.
Top 5.
But they need DeAndre Ayton.
I just want to know how that offense going to run, though. Like, when Brian and Luke and them want to come to the hole, is DeAndre Ayton, is he going to spread out a little bit, or?
DeAndre Ayton, mid-range shooter.
Is that,
he don't be sitting in no paint.
Man, they finna turn that man into a spot-up shooter. Watch what
He's a spot-up shooter already.
He damn sure gonna be a spot-up shooter over there.
That man shoots one free throw a game. That man don't get to no paint.
He missing them hoes though, Chris.
One free throw. Don't do
that, bro. Don't do that.
He's scared to go to the hole, Jay. You playing over there in that cover?
The only thing he want to do is get the alley. He won't go to the hole. He gone.
They got it for Luka. Hey, he must be a fast center going down the fast breaks. Like fast breakers, he pretty. He ain't got that.
He a big guy more than he fast.
But is he faster than the average center?
No.
Like if you can rate
the average center.
Okay, okay. So most centers like they probably got like I'm gonna go 2K right. 2K most time the most bigs pretty much be in between like 55 and 60, right? Like just cause they speed or whatever. I'm talking about speed or whatever. They agility, speed, and stuff like that.
55, goddammit.
Huh? He's 55.
Yeah, 55.
He that damn slow.
He ain't slow.
I don't think he that slow.
He ain't fast.
Would you give him a? Could you give him a 60? Would you give him a 60?
Jokic a 40.
I give him a 58.
I mean, he faster than you know what I'm saying. He can still run down the court.
Well, I was gonna say now, if you compare him to Jokic, now damn near everybody faster.
Compare him to Jokic, Joel Embiid, Rudy. Yeah, he fast. You fast.
Damn, them boys just walking down court, ain't it?
What?
I got you.
Walking down court. But I get him a B because I say that like you said that they gave them some scoring, and Karis LeVert is like a security blanket for what's that boy name? Jaden Ivey, because he coming off the injury. We don't know how he gonna come back. They want to trade him because they do got to re-sign him after a while. They did lose Tim Hardaway Jr. and to replace that they got Duncan Robinson, so they got them another shooter. So I give them a B. They was a playoff team last year. I think they're gonna be a playoff team this year. So yeah, they didn't break up. They didn't just destroy their team like like these other teams. They just replaced what they lost.
Yeah. I think they did good though, Chris. I give them a B too. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like they really didn't have to tweak nothing. They ain't go out there and do nothing dumb like the Milwaukee did. Put 11-4 center over there with a coach that got them in the playoffs and took their ass right out that motherfucker. Over there with Giannis. I'll leave that motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if my coach gave up on me, traded Dame, kicked Dame out of town. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to what happened, Drew. Got rid of Drew Holiday now. Got rid of Drew Holiday. Went over there and got Dame. They ain't turn out hurt. Y'all done gave him all that money. Then he done left. Then Doc Rivers still sitting over here with his job comfortable. He's still sitting over his job comfortable. That you're going to have Miles Turner and you're going to have Giannis out there.
Man.
Okay. All right, we're gonna see. No point guard, right? No point guard. No, ain't no ball. Ain't nobody bringing that bitch up.
Nobody. All right, so we can move on from the free agency. I like that. I like the comments y'all guys was giving for them free agent teams, man.
Appreciate it, Chris.
Yes, sir. Anytime. Let's move on to the NFC West.
Yes, the real division. The real division. The only division that's in there.
Everybody sucks.
No, okay. All
right. So
what team we got first?
We gonna start. We ain't gonna go with my boy team yet. We're gonna start with the Rams.
Okay.
We're gonna get on the Rams.
We're safe. Let's start with the Rams.
Defending NFC West champs.
Right. 10-7. Just to give our recap of what they drafted, they didn't have first round picks, so they started from the second round. They picked up Terrence Ferguson, tight end out of Oregon, Josiah Stewart, defensive end out of Michigan, Jaquez Hunter, running back out of Auburn, Ty Hamilton, D tackle out of Ohio State, Chris Paul out of Mississippi, and Katana Monfield, wide receiver out of Pittsburgh.
They picked him up from Chris Paul. Shout out to Chris Paul too. He came Mississippi State. Mississippi State.
He said, "Fuck the NBA. I'm finna go be a linebacker. He can be a linebacker, 6'3".
Yep.
They still the best team in this division.
No, they not, bro. Okay. Well, we already went through your list.
Now, I remind y'all, they did pick up Devontae Adams and who that? Yeah, they picked up. Didn't they pick up somebody? Didn't they pick up another wide receiver? I'm tripping.
They got Devontae over.
I'm tripping. Yeah, they did pick up Devontae Adams though.
Well, okay, based
I got
off
the schedule pulled up when y'all ready.
Go
ahead, do your thing. You do the schedule.
I just need the first five, and I'm gonna tell you how it's finna go.
You do the
Y'all
schedule.
ready or y'all want?
Yeah, you go the first five. Yeah.
All right. Game 1, they got the Houston Texans. Game 2, Tennessee Titans. Game 3, the Eagles. Game 4, Colts. Game 5, 49ers.
I got
3
them
and
going.
2.
Hold on.
On the win from the Colts, I appreciate it.
Hold on, dude.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jew. Hold on,
They beat the 49ers too. Where they play them at?
beat them around. They could go 4-1.
They
go 4-1.
The Houston game is home. The Colts game they home, and 49ers they at home. Tennessee and Philadelphia on teams they going their way at.
So the ones at the bottom, that's the home or that's away. Like if you're looking at like how they got their schedule, the one is
The
on
one
top.
on the bottom is away.
Okay.
The one on the bottom.
No, I was like, I'm on pro wrestling. I'm look at that.
Cause mine got
The one on the bottom is home.
They got if you're looking at the October 2nd, they got
49ers.
Yeah, we at home. We go to their house.
Yeah.
That what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know, bro. Yeah, I think they're gonna go 4-1, bro. Cause I feel like we're gonna split our
Who they gonna lose to?
Who they gonna lose to?
Yeah.
The Eagles.
Philly.
Eagles.
They got the Eagles now.
They're gonna whoop us
Yeah.
over here in Indiana.
They gonna split it with us. They may get this. I hope we kick their motherfucking ass, Drew. But you know what I'm saying. I just had to be real, Drew. The Rams are a good team. They are a good team. I still don't know about bringing these old ass receivers and these old ass quarterbacks over there. I mean, hey, if it ain't broken, go ahead and bring it. Cause if they feel like Devontae Adams gonna he gonna be a world beater, huh?
Puka Nacua, he had a pretty good season last year.
He gonna hurt his damn self. He a good receiver. He a good receiver though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be biased though.
Last year or period?
Last year. Not a top 10 receiver.
Who?
Puka
Nacua.
Cause that's slicker art.
How, bro?
Hell yeah, he's top 10.
Who y'all got over? Top? Okay, so name your with him and your receiver.
Jamar Chase, Jetta,
AJ Brown.
CD, AJ Brown,
Amari St. Raw.
Amari St. Raw. I'm gonna have to put what's his name? I was just thinking Mike Evans.
Yep. Go ahead and get it to him. Yep. Who else?
Tyreek.
Yep. Still up there.
Hell no. He better than DK. DK ain't did shit except beat up people. He better than DK. Puka better than DK by now.
I say I got an old buddy over him too. The other receiver over there with Philly. To
my Devontae still over. Devontae over Puka.
Yeah, Devontae over Puka. I can also say they now Old buddy over there with the Texans making a strong case too. Nico making a strong case.
Nico Collins.
And Nico Collins. I still got Terry McLaurin over his ass. You know, scared Terry still.
Oh shit.
He's still over his ass. Who? It's another one. It's somebody else that was killing out there last year. Hell, if he get his ass right, Joel Pickens could be over Puka. You know what I'm saying? You don't think just because you just think that man just like Joel Pickens like that's your damn receiver here. You ain't with your own receiver. God damn, him down
Nicole.
Bro, you make this seem like this man is a world beater, Jew. He's not a world beater.
He a better beater than George.
But you gotta look at it though, bro.
Would you put Malik Davis over Puka Nicole?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Damn, L.
Yes.
But you gotta look at the fact that Puka Nicole stepped up over a triple. His receiver, the top receiver over him, right? Just came off a triple crown year
in Seattle,
and he just.
I don't know if he gonna be a lead receiver though. I don't know about him, Jew. I don't know about him.
Puka Nicole in 11 games had 990 yards with 3 touchdowns. He was on. He last year when he had 17 games, he averaged 1486 with 6 touchdowns. He was gonna beat that.
That's what I said, bro.
He was already at 1,000 yards in 11 games.
That's the year after came out. That was the year after he came out the triple crown. He had the 14.
Yeah, they got a good team, Drew. But he's not a top 10 receiver though.
Cooper only had that 1 year.
I'm saying that he averaged that after Cup had his
that's after he came.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had a good year after Cup had his average his triple crown year. So he had it down, bro.
Cool. He was on the receiver they had out there.
He had a better cut. He had a better success percentage this year.
And they still had Cup.
Cup won. You know, he got hurt right after the triple crown. Right after that year, that's when Puka stepped up to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Not saying no disrespect to him, but like I said, bro, I got them boys. I think they gonna they're gonna be the team that gonna challenge us in the division. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta get LA because people don't realize LA got a nice defense too. Yeah. Even without Aaron Donald, they still got some young hitters over there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Khalil? Khalil back retired?
No, he signed with the Chargers.
Yeah, he's still over at Chargers. And that man still playing.
1 year, $30 million.
And that man still playing at a high level.
And Joey Bosa.
He just Joey's
still a free agent.
You know, Joey he signed with the Bills.
The Bills. So
he went to the Bills, and you know that's where another play with career.
They need the defense.
Yeah, that's what the career going to die.
That defense.
Joey ain't about shit.
He only like 28 L.
He ain't done shit over there with them Chargers.
He been injury prone.
Shout out to Joey. Stay healthy, brother.
11-6 for the Chargers.
When you say the whole thing, you already said that.
You talking about the Rams? You think they going
for the Rams?
You think they going 11-6?
11-6.
Go slow. Don't go too fast.
All right.
That's what she said.
After the 49ers, week 5, we play us, the Ravens, Jacksonville.
That's a win.
Then they got a bye week. They got the Saints.
Oh yeah, they gonna
they trying to tank. Win.
Play the 49ers again week 2
at home. That we gonna beat them.
And play the Seahawks.
That's gonna be a good one because they always beat the hell out of each other.
And play the Buccaneers right after that.
They gonna lose them.
The Panthers.
They gonna win them.
Get up by
14. They play the Cardinals. And week 15.
They potentially can lose to the Cardinals. They're a dangerous team too.
Yeah. And week 15 they play the Lions.
They gonna get their ass smoked. Yeah, they gonna get their ass smoked that second game before the last game of the season against the Falcons.
11-6.
Seahawks.
Are you a Rams fan now?
No.
How you put how you said on your schedule last week when we did the 49ers? Y'all, you gonna go 10-7, but you gonna tell this team gonna go 11-6.
Yeah. Look better than I had.
There you go. I mean, I think that defensive line gonna get better. They still got Brandon Fitz. Then they just added Josiah Stewart. They got Kobe Turner. You know they just they still got what's that boy name? They just picked up last year. They drafted last year. What's his name? Not Brian Young. They still got Brian Young. What's that boy name? Yeah, y'all ain't gonna help me, huh?
Who you talking about? The Rams?
That edge rusher they just picked up. Who they just drafted? Help me out. Jerry Verse. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now I ain't know what he was.
Jerry Verse. The D-boy. The D-Roy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He gonna be cold too. They gonna be good next year. I don't give him 11-5. I give him probably like maybe really. I give him about 10-7. 10-7. That's where I'm at on the Jew because there's some losable games up in there. You know what I'm saying? Losable. Like they you know, and we made the trip and look at this roster, but hell, something might happen, Lord forbid, and them motherfuckers might lose all 5. You know what I'm saying? It could possibly happen now. Cause you know sometimes the Rams start off slow. They don't get their momentum till like later on in the season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to take accountability of that because some team gonna come out hot. But if they hit that wall or whatever in like the middle or later on, then they start having them losing streaks. So I at least give them 10-7 though. I at least give them 10-7.
And replicate what they did last year.
Yeah.
How far you think they gonna make the playoff though?
They'll make it to the wild card. Maybe wild card. Maybe I say they might make it to the divisional round.
I like that.
Yeah, probably around that divisional round.
It depends. If Devontae Adams gonna come back, is he gonna be? Okay.
No.
Don't even ask that question.
So we depend on Puka.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to.
Who they tight end? Let me see.
I don't know who they tight end.
I don't know who is they tight end. That's
do the Rams have a good offensive line?
It's
the Rams. Yeah, they got Kevin. You know they got Kevin Dawson and Rob Havenstein. I said
yeah, they got a decent line.
They pretty nice.
Matthew Stafford, but they gonna have to address that. Also too, they gonna address their secondaries.
Yeah,
yes. That's gonna be the only problem. They may put up some points.
Their secondary,
but Charlie Higby is they tight end.
Hey, coming across that bit like,
I say Cameron used to play for the Bills. Cameron Curl pretty nice though. They picked him up free safety.
Okay.
From Washington, he pretty nice.
Yeah, he pretty nice. He a good tackling. I don't know how he is with covering, but he came from Washington, and what you say they were like 25th in pass yards too.
Yeah, down the bottom.
Yeah, they got him for run defense.
What we got next, Chris?
Let's see. Let's talk about the Seahawks. Okay. Let's talk about this. Let me pull up these draftees. The Seahawks. In they draft, they picked up Brian Murphy, D lineman. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. That's the wrong year.
He Murphy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he already on the team. What I'm talking about? All right, they had a lot of draft picks. They had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9,
they had rebuild mode.
They had 12. Shit, but I ain't gonna say all of them because you know the fifth they went from 3rd to 5th so fast. First round pick they picked up a tackle out of North Dakota State, Greg Zabel. They also picked up Nick Emenwari out of South Carolina. They picked up Elijah Arroyo, tight end out of Miami, Florida. Jalen Miro, quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Roll Tide.
I knew it.
He ain't gonna do shit. You see how?
And they also picked up Riley Mills, D lineman out of Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think.
Now remember, they got Sam Darnold, their quarterback now, and they have Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, they got that other dude out there too. That other receiver, the one came from Ohio State. He pretty solid, but they did get rid of DK and they got rid of
you talking about Jackson Smith?
Yeah, I can't say it. But shout out to you, brother.
Jackson Smith Njimba.
Yeah, he's pretty solid too. Cause I watched their games or whatever, but I think they in full rebuild mode. I think they gonna probably go maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was just finna say.
9. They not going no 9. 8 and 9. For them, 8 and 9.
Do they first 5 on schedule?
8 and 9. Okay, look at the first 5 games.
49ers.
Yeah, that's a L.
Pittsburgh.
That's a. They might win that.
That's championship team. That's a Super Bowl team right there.
Saints.
No, that's a loss. I
mean, Saints might beat them.
No,
Saints might beat them.
The Saints trying to get that number 1 RP. They think get Arch Manning.
Cardinals.
They can lose that one.
In week 5, they got the Buccaneers.
They gonna lose that one too.
2 or 3.
I got them going 8 and 9.
I don't know, man. They
got
a good team to me though. They got they DBs is nice.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Witherspoon and what's that?
For them to be in the rebuild mode, bro, I like that because they still do have pieces right now.
They got good.
How many times y'all beat them? Y'all play them twice.
We're gonna beat them both times.
Hell no.
Hell no.
But I can't wait to talk about my team. Y'all think my team is just.
I'm not saying this team gonna beat y'all, but this team is good. I don't think they're too bad.
8 and 9, bro.
Y'all are bad.
8 and 9, bro.
Hey, you acting like y'all a super team over there.
How we bad?
Y'all playing with the practice squad out there.
They were just injured.
Y'all got rid of everybody and didn't get shit.
They was injured, Henry.
And
they're all gone.
And they all injury prone. How many times I told you that every last one of them is hurt?
This my thing, Avery. This was just said. You said the people that's gone now was injured last year, right?
Yes.
So without them playing, they was already bad. How many games they won last year? Without the people that were injured. Now listen. If the same injured people that was not on the team last year when they won 7 games is gone now, they don't have them. What that mean? They probably gonna win 7 games again.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If you don't have your quarterback go down, your backup get hurt, your running back gets hurt, both of your running backs get hurt, both of your receivers are in and out the line. One of them broke his motherfucking tore his ACL last year. The other one got hurt. My tight end went down. My Trent went down hardly last year. Have you any one of y'all went through that type of hurt and the pain and humiliation that I went through last year?
Yes, my quarterback couldn't throw.
It was you still had Pittman and all the rest of the motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, we only won 2 more games.
My corners got hurt.
Huh?
My quarterback got hurt. Both my corners got hurt.
Henry.
We didn't have a running back to begin with.
Henry, you and
both y'all team.
Did CD get hurt last year? No. Okay then. So that's the end of my question. Both my number one. My number 1 and my number 2 receiver went down, and my rookie got shot in the motherfucking chest last year.
Yeah,
he still had a good
Ricky Paul. I'm just being real with you. I'm happy with my team. You can probably say I'm going 1-16, but I see it completely different. You know what I'm saying? I see it way completely different.
Yeah, I gotta give Mike Shanahan's a little more credit too, bro.
They don't. They just want to see me get my blood pressure up. It's not gonna happen today. I'm the only one that put some football shit. You know what's over there in the corner of America? The 49 right next to a Cowboy. I don't give a damn.
Hey, read the next 5, man, please, for the Seahawks.
You're not beating the Seahawks twice, bro.
Okay.
Give a damn.
Y'all played until week 18. So
after the Bucks, week 5, you got Jacksonville Jags.
That's a win.
You got Houston. Then they got their bye week. Commanders coming off their bye. And Arizona Cardinals, week 10.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all got to relook at them Jaguars, though, bro. You really got to look at who the Jaguars are.
I'm looking at their quarterback.
To say,
they
can beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that running back who ain't shit.
Who is their running back?
Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
He ain't done nothing.
Pull up those stats for you, about man, cause you.
Is he? What year is he in? This is
same one as Trevor.
Oh,
they came out together.
Yeah, he got that boy that receiver over there.
Yeah, they got a good receiver.
They defense ain't that bad. I ain't saying they just. They
got Christian Marshall.
To my Brian Thomas Jr.
Yes.
Then they wait. They tight end.
They got Christian Marshall now, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got Christian Marshall from the Packers.
Oh,
they got him now.
The one that burnt y'all ass up in that game.
Yep. Killed us.
Travis Etienne this year in 15 games had 558 yards. 3.7 a carry.
In 15 fucking games? God damn, TN. What? God damn, TN.
Told you.
I'm trying to make a case for you. I just thought they did a little something. Maybe they tell Mike better. So Jaguars another shit. They're not even going.
He ain't do that good last year. He had 1,000 for that. 1,000. He had 1,000 yards, but he had 3.8 a carry.
Oh well, it's something. He ain't got no. Did he have a good line behind him? Does he have a line, or he just sorry?
I think the line.
Because Henry said he booted. Henry said he booted, so I guess the motherfucker.
That line ain't like
the line. No.
Nah.
Pass blocking, they're okay. Run blocking. It's like they missed the linebackers or some shit. I don't
give a fuck.
They bottom.
Come on over here. He right for you. Send a blitz. All out. Come on.
Let me see how many sacks that man Travis going to last year.
They was bottom. They bottom.
It was worse than Jaden
But you know he got injured early, so him and Mac Jones together took.
I forgot about man.
32 sacks.
That's a lot for. Okay, so when did Trevor Lawrence go down?
He played 10 games before he went down. So he went.
So he had to have what about?
In 10 games he had 18 sacks.
So Mac Jones took in 7 games.
7 games, Mac Jones took 14 sacks.
God damn, Drew. They were beating his ass a lot. I see why they mad. I see why, Drew. That man can't get no draft.
He on no job now. Huh? He on no job now. Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, what the fuck?
Well, you know Kyle Shanahan wanted him over there.
I know. You know he great. Tom Brady 2.0.
Oh, just shout out to Mac Jones. Roll Tide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to him. The Roll Tide. You on the
Roll Tide.
Not too many of them quarterbacks be good.
Well, they don't.
Sam Darnold wasn't even good when he was over there.
Yep.
Left that motherfucking flourish.
The only one y'all got right now, Jalen Hurts. Shit.
Sam Darnold with Alabama?
No, Sam Darnold went to. You talking about Alabama quarterback?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Sam Darnold.
You said Sam Darnold? Oh, you just trying to jump on my team? Oh, okay. I got it.
We don't have quarterbacks in Alabama.
Yeah, our quarterback do be iffy over there, yeah. Since Steve Young.
Hey.
No, we don't have quarterbacks.
Would you say that
Tua is the best quarterback in Alabama history?
And he one of the worst motherfuckers.
Well, actually, it's Joe Namath, but I don't.
Would you say Mr. Relevant is a okay? Nah, yeah,
I do. I believe in him. He was top 5.
No, not do you believe him? Do you believe he's like a top 5 quarterback in y'all's history?
No, he's not. No,
Hell,
he could be. He could be.
Yeah.
He could be. I really ain't got no quarterbacks, really, if you think about it. Unless you go like Tim
who was their quarterback? You're not going to put Colin Kaepernick in there, man.
You can say
you're not going to Jimmy
for what he did.
Garcia, Alex Smith.
Yeah, there was some good quarterbacks. Jimmy who?
Jimmy. Who was
Garoppolo? Yeah, he could be up there. He could be up there just for what he did.
Is better than Jimmy Garoppolo. No.
Yeah.
I just said that right, that's my guy.
Rob Purdy, right on the
Yeah, yeah. Because if you think about it, if he get us to where we got to go, if he just stay upright, because he was, believe it or not, the motherfucker was top 5 in passing yards last.
I can't put Dak over.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him something.
Without his best wide receiver,
none of his wide receivers out there.
was out there.
Like I said, none of his wide receivers. None of them. You know what I'm saying? Barely had Killer. Yeah, he Fat Bowl.
Fat Bowl. That's fucked up.
That's so funny.
Go ahead, go to the 49ers, man. Let's go to the 49ers.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna wait till y'all prediction. I ain't gonna say mine. Go ahead and say we going 5-12, Hendo. 5-12.
Let me
no, but y'all schedule easy as fuck.
You don't think we deserve out the much bullshit we took last year?
No.
But we
had made 2 Super Bowls, L. Y'all alright. Y'all made 2 Super Bowls. Give it to somebody else. Y'all in the Chiefs. Give us a chance.
Y'all got plenty of chances. The Eagles out there now.
Y'all got plenty.
They going back next year.
The Chiefs won when they went to the Super Bowl.
The 49ers
cheated though.
I will say this, L, for the 49ers, for y'all to lose so much though, y'all did have a good draft. Y'all picked up Mikael Williams, the D lineman out of Georgia. I liked him. Mm-hmm. He probably my favorite dude out the draft. Mm-hmm. Y'all picked up Alfred Collins, D-tackle out of Texas. Yep. Nick Martin, linebacker out of Oklahoma State.
They suited up that
Upton Stout. Oh, that's all they did. They barely beat the Vikings. They picked up
that. Because you know we also too picked up. We got Robert back.
They lost everything on fucking defense.
Yeah. We also picked up. We got some old corners. We did good on getting our line together. Get somebody else over to help Nick. We still got Fred. We signed Fred to make him the highest paid linebacker. Mm-hmm. So we got that, and also too, shout out, we got Robert back. You know, Robert's from the Jets or whatever. Mm-hmm. Got him back or whatnot. So I feel like we good for next year. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit there and say we just gonna go 17-0 because that's fucking impossible. But I think that we'll have a chance to win our division. I ain't gonna sit there and say it's gonna be easy because it's another team we ain't talked about that got better. So it ain't gonna be just. I think that our division. To be all completely honest with you, I think this division could be wide open. Just with us, the Rams, and the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to count that other team. You know what I'm saying? But between those 3, I think that it can go tit for tat or whatever. That's just my opinion or whatever.
Do you believe in your offensive line?
Yes.
That's what.
Yes, I do.
Me personally,
I believe in my whole team. Yes, I do.
I think you probably need to address your defense just a little bit. But offensive wise,
shit, that's all they did.
Yeah, that's our defense. Now we might
I mean your offense a little bit, but defensive wise, I mean.
But we got number wild runners on our team.
Solid. I mean, it's San Francisco, bro. I mean, so defensive wise, I mean, it's not gonna look the same as as you used to looking.
You sure you got right runners?
Yes.
Offensive wise, I think it's gonna
Pearson. We got Jennings also too. He could take another step.
But I said offensive wise, I feel like y'all gonna be better, bro. Y'all gonna be better. It's not gonna be with how y'all was at first when y'all I had y'all powerhouse. Y'all was a powerhouse offense, but y'all gonna be better, bro.
We're gonna be just fine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're gonna be better.
To that damn contract.
But the things that's saving.
It's just y'all guys, bro. Y'all gotta stay healthy, bro.
The thing that's saving the NFC West is y'all gotta play everybody in the AFC.
Pull up their schedule.
They gotta play everybody in the AFC.
Y'all want the first 5?
North?
Yeah, give me the first 5.
No. They got the Seahawks, game 1, Saints, Cardinals.
That's the game. I'm gonna try to.
Jags.
They gotta play everybody in the AFC South. So they gotta play the Colts.
Y'all can probably go.
They gotta play the Colts. They gotta play the
3-2.
Jaguars.
They got on that easy ass schedule.
They gotta play the. They all got easy ass schedules. I think the NFC South can go.
Huh?
They got 3-2.
I agree with that. I'm not tripping about that. I know the only one I'm kind of worried about is that I think we can beat the Seahawks that first game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Second game, I think we can go down there to the Saints game. I'm gonna try to make that motherfucker.
I think I go 2-0.
Cardinals, I'm a little worried about. We can beat the Jags, and I'm worried about the Rams.
Yeah.
I still say we can. I think we can. The only one we could possibly go, maybe if we get off on a good start, we may possibly get over the Cardinals. But I'm not so sure about the Rams. I'm not so sure.
Tell y'all offensive line up. That D-line finna tell y'all offensive line up here.
Okay.
They finna come straight. The only person they finna stand tall is Trent Williams. Everybody. Okay. Them boy young and they hungry.
Yeah, they're young and injury prone too.
Injury prone on the Rams D-line.
I'm telling you, Junior. Y'all watch it. They see when people put shit together. When people start putting it like I always sit there and say to everybody. Now, last year is last year. This is a whole nother year.
They get better.
They could get better. They could get worse than that.
Jerry Verse ain't gonna get no better.
Man, bro, y'all get excited about one damn year.
Here we go.
1 year. If he can do the same stuff next year, I'm cool. Cause we have a thing where people be good for 1 year. And then all of a sudden, that man gonna take off, and he disappear out that motherfucker.
If you were taking shots, motherfucker,
yeah.
Michael Parsons was good for.
I'm not talking about Michael Parsons. I'm not talking about.
Well, I'm saying that they got like 5. I'm not talking about like 5, 6 guys on their defensive line.
Man, bro,
young and hungry.
Yeah, they got
Brandon Fish, Kia Speed Russell.
Okay,
on the defensive tackle line.
That's okay.
Them guards gonna be ready.
He got to be ready for He got to come to Santa Clara. We gonna be ready for.
I just think Trent Williams gonna hold his own against.
All them gonna hold their own. What I tell you?
I want to see what they did last year against y'all.
What happened?
You want the next 5?
Yeah, you can
get it. Next 5. Go ahead.
All right. Tampa Bay.
That's a dub.
Falcons.
And that's another team. That's another team. I be talking about the Falcons too. They're a good team, but they
Russell too.
Yeah, but they coming to Santa Clara, so we got something for them dirty ass birds. We got the Giants,
Houston,
and
Giants.
I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about the Texans. I'll be there.
Giants defense done improved.
Giants defense now.
Giants defense.
Y'all got what about
so if they gonna kick our ass, but y'all ain't got a chance. You say all y'all gonna sweep the Giants?
No, smack the Giants.
So what?
But they can beat the Giants, bro.
Okay.
No, smack the Giants the fuck.
So what I want to ask y'all from what y'all looking at this record, what is y'all record for me for my team? I'm gonna tell you mine.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. I'm going. I got my team going 11-6. I got us going 11-6 or maybe 10-7. That's what I got.
Healthy.
That's what I got. Cause it's not gonna be as easy as everybody think it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these are easier teams, but those teams have gotten better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna.
Let me see. Seahawks. I think y'all can win your first 2 games.
Yeah, I think y'all go.
I really think y'all can go 5-0 in your first game. First 5 games.
Good, bro.
5-0.
But the Rams, I don't know.
We gonna split it with the Rams because that's our rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Really, we rival all of them. We can lose. We possibly lose one to everybody in our division. To be honest with you, Seahawks, Cardinals, and
y'all really can split. All y'all really can go 8-9.
Yeah.
Or 9-8.
I can see.
I got y'all losing 4 games.
Cause we do got to play the Browns, you and that team not garbage, you. You know what I'm saying? We play them. I think we play them like later down the year. You know what I'm saying?
I can see y'all going 12-5.
Y'all play them week 13.
I give it that. You know, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I see 11-6.
If healthy.
Yeah, I see 11-6. That's what I see. What you giving him, dog? 5-12? I know it.
9-8.
Damn. Damn.
9-8.
Man, I
believe all 3 of them motherfuckers go 9-8.
Not Henry. They played in their last 7-6 games. They played the Panthers, the Browns, Tennessee, the Colts, the Bears, and the Hawks.
Colts can beat them.
I love you for that, brother. You know what? You right.
Yeah. Colts can beat them.
And then they gonna be, and they coming over here. And they coming to Lucas Oil. It's slippery.
I
think y'all go.
Hell nah, boy. Tony Rich ain't right. We ain't winning.
Y'all probably go 13-4, G.
Man, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna wish that too high. I think that too high.
Yeah,
I say maybe like what Chris said, like I think 11-6 or 12-5, maybe. At the worst case scenario, maybe like
9-8.
9-8.
I'm looking at the rest of y'all.
That's when Nick Bosa go down again, and then
we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We know what I'm saying. So I agree with that.
Not 13-4. I agree 12.
He don't like my team. He just mad because it's sitting over next to him.
If not 13-4, I say 12-5, bro.
You must think they gonna lose it to the Giants.
Yeah, he want us to lose.
You heard me?
But they gonna kick our ass, but you gonna smoke their ass, you.
Yeah, we gonna smoke.
And then what pissed me off with, I'm mad as a motherfucker, your ass, dog. I gave your motherfucking ass credit last week. I told your ass, I said, bro, dog, bro, y'all gonna be out. I think y'all can beat the Eagles. Y'all gonna go 10-6.
Really have, bro. He been giving your team.
And I've been giving your team problems. You come out here and disrespect me. Yeah, since jump gate. Since jump gate. Okay, all right. Hope we win.
Shit to me.
I can't wait till the motherfucking season starts. You better hope, motherfucker. You better hope y'all beat their ass on that first game.
Who, the Eagles?
Yeah.
No, we probably lose them.
Bro, I think okay.
We're gonna be close.
We're gonna be close.
Don't come out there and the 40 piece.
They're gonna be a blowout.
As you know who ass I'm gonna be on, you. No homo. You know who I'm gonna get on right there. I ain't blaming no. Yeah, I'm on his ass all year till he show me different.
Who you gonna be on?
Michael. It's his fault. I don't give a fuck if that go out there and throw 5 minutes. Say it's Michael's fault.
Might better have 5-6.
He better make up for it.
Boy, it's crazy. Shit. Let's move on to the Cardinals.
Alright, bro.
Cardinals draft players. Walter Nolan, D tackle out of Mississippi.
That's a good pickup.
Will Johnson, DB out of Michigan.
Good pickup.
Jordan Birch, DN out of Oregon. Cozy Simmons, linebacker out of Ohio State, along with his defensive brethren, Denzel Burke, DB out of Ohio State. Hayden Connor, O-line out of Texas. What we thinking about the Cardinals, man?
I think they improved as a team. Just for what they done. I think Marvin Harrison gonna take a step up. I think they in the right move in the right direction. I don't think this team is there yet, but I like what they're doing because they are addressing the defensive side of the ball. Mm-hmm. Yes, you got a receiver. Yeah, you got a dynamic quarterback or whatnot. But I like, I'm a defensive type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I know everybody like points, but I'm just coming from the defensive standpoint. I feel like they addressed it. Going out there getting Will Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Because that was supposed to be the top 3 corner if he didn't hurt himself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then picked up Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan was one of the top pass rushers in the nation or whatever this year playing for Ole Miss. So I think they did good, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what they top 5 games. But I'm just speaking on team and Jim.
Me personally, I agree with you. I mean, really everything what you said. I don't think that they're quite there yet, but they are addressing the problems that they need to address at hand, especially like on the defensive side. Because I feel like a lot of times Kyler Murray was just out there running for his life, You know what I'm saying? And it's really you can when your quarterback out there running for his life, bro, you can't make too many plays, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
and this gonna force him to start studying film now, cause you know he just out there madding it out, dude. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna say he went out there studying film.
He was madding it out. I'm telling you what he was doing.
And then with Kyler Murray out there running for his life last year, they didn't address nothing on the offensive line. They addressed that defense.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, that's another issue.
Addressed the offensive line.
Yeah, so
this is gonna. I think the Cardinals are still the worst team in this division, just simply because they didn't address nothing on the offensive line.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Just think about it, to think about it, they really didn't address hardly nothing over there. But I know they got Marvin Harris and they got Kyler. Who is they running back? Who's the second receiver? Who's they tight? He said who now?
Yeah, Trey Benson. And
did he have a good year last year?
Mm-hmm.
Did he go over 1,000?
What's that tight end over there?
I think so.
Bowers. Is it no?
No, you talking about Trey McBride?
Yeah, McBride. Yeah, McBride. Yeah, Trey McBride.
I remember David Bowers before the Cardinals back.
He went back that time. Yeah, we just got to see, because I don't know unless they just believe that offensive line is going to get better, or did they have a young offensive line?
Now that's why I say
they really do have a Paris Johnson. They just drafted like 2 years ago.
Especially when you say they're not there yet.
Right.
So that's why I say I agree with L. You know what I'm saying? But
if I'm not mistaken, I think they just got Sincere Hayneswood is a rookie.
Shit.
Hayden Connor is a rookie, so it's just the only
they got a young line. They might get better this year, but
Chris is only his second.
In this competitive NFC West, I will give you that this division is very, very competitive. Anybody can come out this division, seriously. But I still think the Cardinals are the worst team in this division, and they still might go 8-9.
I can see that. I can see that.
They showed improvement, but like you said, bro, they didn't address their offensive line. Like I said, bro, it's been a lot of times Kyler Murray just out there running for his life, bro. And yeah, you address the defense, but like you said, if you don't address the offensive line at no point in time soon, then hey man, I mean,
them boys gonna have a time in the middle of the season on this schedule.
Bro, I was just gonna say, wait till y'all get these first 5 games.
Chris,
that first 5 games, they got the Saints.
They can beat them.
They can beat
Panthers.
They can beat them.
49ers.
Hold on. The Panthers could beat the Cardinals. The Panthers could beat the Cardinals, bro. After what we saw at the end of the season, don't sleep on the Panthers because they could get better next year. You know what I'm saying? We gonna smoke their ass. Who's
gonna be their starter this year?
Who?
The Panthers. Their quarterback starter.
Still Bryce Young.
Roll Tide.
Seahawks week 4 and week 5 they play the Tennessee Titans.
They got a bunch of home games. I think they could beat the Seahawks at home. They could beat the Titans.
I think the Cardinals can go.
They're gonna lose against the Colts though. I think the Colts can beat them.
I appreciate that.
Colts can beat them. Look at now. Listen to this schedule, dude. After they get done with the Titans,
they might go.
Listen this schedule, dude.
So 3-2.
They finna come over there to it. They gotta play the Colts at home. The Packers come in town. Then they go back to the Cowboys. They go to the Cowboys. That's gonna be bad, dude. That's gonna be bad. And there's somebody else I'm missing, dude. Look at it again.
They gotta come to that. They gotta come to that.
They gotta come to y'all, and then they gotta go back out to play the Seahawks at home. At the Seahawks at the house, at their house.
That's rough.
Oh yeah, they weak. The middle of the schedule, yeah, boy,
because they'll be. So
it's depending on what the hell we look like. When we play them
week 5,
y'all on TV? That's week 9. That's week 9.
On TV.
Y'all on TV.
We always on TV, babe. Come on, man.
So y'all on TV that year.
I don't know. They got the last game. Now listen to this schedule, y'all. The last couple games I've seen, they got the Buccaneers, they got the Rams, at Texans, Falcons, at Bengals, at Rams. The last game. That's a tough ass schedule.
After week 5.
That's gonna be tough, Chris. That's gonna be pretty tough, Drew.
Kyler Murray got it, bro.
What y'all see? 8-9.
Yeah, I say 7. After week 5, bro, they really getting put through a ring.
Yeah, I give them probably.
8-9.
7.
They went 8-9 last year with the easy schedule.
Oh, this schedule much harder. This schedule much harder. They might go 6-11.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a possibility.
It's possibility.
I
ain't saying it's gonna happen.
It's rough down the street.
Said you ain't got no offensive line.
I'm gonna just give them what they did last year. I'm gonna just go.
Y'all beat them.
Yeah,
they gotta play. They gotta come to ATA Stadium. Yeah, they gotta come in there the home of the Braves Stadium.
I'm gonna give them what they did last year. I'm gonna just say 8-9.
You gotta come to George Bush Nation.
Yeah,
after we 5, brother.
They gonna eat them. They gonna shoot them damn Cardinals. I want some Cardinals tonight. Shit out them bitch.
Hey, no, but people real friendly out there though. Like real talk.
I sure never been out there.
People real friendly out there.
Man, I tell you what the wrong.
When they win.
Yeah.
When they win. Cause I went that.
Was y'all real friendly when y'all whooped that Giants fan ass out there on the stadium?
I was there. I had nothing to do.
Harry, you told me you was out there. You said you were there.
I was not there.
You said you saw him.
I have been to one Cowboy. I have been to one Cowboy game in my life, and that's that year, Dak and Zeke's rookie year when we beat up on the Bengals.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That was up. Why you ain't go down there and see Roy Williams when he played you?
Nah.
Not the safety, the wide receiver. You want to see? I mean, you go down there and see the safety.
You know what's on top of Irvin Stadium right now?
What?
The old Cowboy Stadium.
Mm-hmm. What?
It's a CarMax over there.
I know. Mm-hmm. I know. That's what they call it.
It's a CarMax on top of
where the stadium used to be.
Where the stadium used to be in Irvin.
You gonna move over there?
But you know how much money they done put in there just for to tear down that line and buy that bitch. CarMax got some bread, you.
Hell yeah!
That motherfucker got some bread, you. Big bread.
Big bread. All right. So we're gonna that was it for our NFC West. It look like the 49ers gonna win the division.
Yeah,
12.
That's what I'm hoping.
I say the Rams.
I got the Redskins winning their division.
You did say 9-8.
It's gonna be a fight between 49ers
11-6 for me for
the Rams.
Mm-hmm. I still think the Rams are the best team in that division, and I think the other three are gonna be.
So Matt Stafford here.
The Rams and 49ers gonna fight for that.
Yeah, the Rams and the 49ers gonna be fighting for that.
Do you believe in Matthew Stafford being 46 years old playing quarterback?
That's fucked up,
with a receiver that's 39
That's 67.
Yeah. Huh?
Matthew Stafford ain't 46.
Yes, he is.
How he for real?
He older than 35.
Something like
Aaron
that.
Rodgers' age.
He said 46.
He Aaron Rodgers' age.
How old are he?
34, 35.
He got
something.
35.
He Aaron Rodgers' age.
Aaron Rodgers, what, 42?
He 37.
He pushing Aaron Rodgers' age. He putting that motherfucker.
Super Bowl champion.
Mm-hmm, barely.
Barely. What the fuck?
Barely. And
that was the most boring Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, and then what happened when they played us in that stadium? The opposite year, very first time they got in that stadium, blew out.
Y'all were good then, man.
Oh, so we all right. Okay.
I said 12-5.
Just make sure y'all watch it, Just make sure y'all watch it.
I said 12-5.
Hey, bro.
I appreciate that, Chris. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
y'all 13 games.
Thank you for that, Abe. But this motherfucker over here gave me some 9 and 8.
9 and 8.
And I gave this motherfucker, Chris. I want you to say this. I gave that man 10 and 7.
With my honest opinion,
okay.
I can't sugarcoat shit.
That was my honest opinion. I gave y'all these 10 games. You gave me 9. I know you did. You gave me 9. Okay.
Shit.
What the record show?
Yeah, we beat you. We have a better team right now than y'all right now.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm positive.
Who better, Micah or Fred Warner?
Fred Warner.
Exactly. That's all I had to say.
I'll give you that one.
Okay.
I think it should have been Nick Bosa of Michael Parsons.
Nick Bosa is better than Mark Parsons.
Cause I think you gotta say like.
Oh yeah, he's not considered a linebacker. What is he considered? D tackle.
He's an edge rusher.
What position did he play? D tackle. He just all.
He played linebacker, but he an edge rusher.
He's an outside linebacker, but he doesn't. He don't cover. He covered Lawrence Taylor covered his first year, but he was an outside linebacker.
No, which is crazy because most of the time you want your outside linebacker to be, you want him, if he's not a pass coverage, you want him to be a run stopper.
Right.
Mm.
And Michael Parsons ain't no that.
So
but we still got Overshawn over there on the other side.
Yeah. Plus Mozzie Smith, you know my boy.
Overshawn gonna make a tremendous leap next.
Mozzie Smith, Mozzie Smith,
What happened to Taco Charleston? What happened to Taco Charleston?
Worst draft picked in years.
Y'all picked his ass.
Taco was terrible.
I wouldn't even pick on. I wouldn't want
to. Mozzie might make a jump this year. Mozzie might make a jump this year.
He might make a jump.
He might make a jump this year.
Okay.
And we still got Diggy. We got Osa Odiki-Zua.
Right, y'all got a team for the same.
Yeah, y'all just signed to what? 4 year, $100 million.
Bro, they got.
Y'all believe in him.
Yeah, I believe
Chris.
I hate we let my boy go.
Chris, they got a team full of the same players on their team, on their defense. they all blitzers, and they all
we got 2 rookies on our defense right now that I really believe in, and that's Revel, who could have been a first round pick if he never would have got hurt. Yes. Okay. Siobhan Rebel from East Carolina, and we got I can't pronounce his name. He the DN from Boston College. He got a funny last name. Him.
Yeah.
He could possibly be the one to replace
Overshown.
D-Law. You know, we lost D-Law.
I thought Miles was supposed to do that.
He went to the Seahawks. I forgot.
D-Law went to the Seahawks. He ain't gonna be no factor. His old her man ain't gonna be no factor, bro. He wasn't no factor over there. He was just a big body over there. He ain't gonna be no motherfucking factor. Just a big body over there.
Just a big
body. That's all he was, dude. 6'4", 275, you're nothing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
You talking about Donovan Izaraku?
Yes. Yes.
You trust going out there getting a rookie corner that's
hey, you know pick up I do like, and I'm sorry for good y'all. You know pick up I do like, y'all getting Kenneth Murray Jr. I like that linebacker.
Oh yeah.
He decent.
Yeah, cause we ain't got Kendricks no more, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Where the fuck he go?
He retired, didn't he fucking retire?
I thought y'all still had him.
Hell no.
What was wrong? Well, yeah, because he couldn't move his hips either. He couldn't move his hips. He couldn't do shit. He started off good. He started off damn good. And I don't know if he got hurt. He started off damn.
He's burnt out.
Yeah,
he acted the ass against the Browns.
Yeah, he did good.
Right to the motherfucker. Go out there against New Orleans, couldn't tackle a fucking pillar out that bitch.
Micah got in his way.
Had fucking Alvin Kamara ran all over his ass.
He don't want if you see your starting linebacker not giving a fuck out there on defense, what the fuck I look like? If me, Avery, and Chris was out there, and you supposed to be the starting player, we playing as hard as we can to win the game. What the fuck we look like, dude? Shit, you just sitting on there not doing shit, barely taking plays off.
I'm worried about.
I'm gonna take a play off it too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take a play off it.
I hope it not be a big play. Coach bench my ass.
We'll take one or two. That man crazy. Alright, so that's our NFC West. We're gonna get into our main topic. Before we head on out with you guys, we doing a King of the Hill. This week's King of the Hill is best D lineman. And what I mean by that is by teams.
I like this.
I mean by teams.
By teams?
By teams. I'm gonna tell you. So if you don't know the D line, so basically we're doing all 32 teams in the bracket.
And this is the current.
Yeah, and if you don't know the starting, and we only doing the 4 starting, the 2 edges and the 2 D tackles. If you don't know, I can't tell you who was on there, and you tell me who the better D line. All right, first team is the Packers D line versus the Commanders D line. Now, if you need me to tell you what the D line is for the Commanders D line, this is they starting D line. This is from left to right. Dorrance Armstrong, Darren Payne, Javon Kinlaw, and Dietrich Wise Jr. The Packers, let me make sure I put the Packers. Okay. I think the Packers would probably be the better one anyway. Packers is Rashawn Gary, Devontae Wyatt, Kenny Clark, and Kingsley Onabuabi.
Give me the Packers.
Commanders.
Give me the
Clark, nice now.
Give me the Packers.
Dorrance Armstrong.
Give me the Packers.
Puts everything over the fucking top.
Give me the Commanders.
Give me the Commanders.
So they're in your division now here in zone. Okay.
He said it. Yeah, we gotta play them twice. We'll split them.
Okay. You better tell your offensive line to get ready.
We gonna split everybody except the Giants. We gonna beat them twice.
But you said we gonna get our ass kicked by the Giants.
Yeah, pretty much.
We a better team than y'all.
All right. So next we have the Raiders versus the Rams.
Rams.
Nah,
Don't even.
Hold on. Go to the. I want to hear
the Raiders.
Raiders got
Matt Cross. No, Matt Cross.
Who was they
linebacker. He a linebacker.
So he's an edge rusher.
Yeah.
They consider him an edge rusher.
He's not on the D line.
I thought he was on the D line.
I'm gonna make sure.
He's not a D end.
But no, he's not D end. But I'm gonna make sure. Now that's a run stopper.
He's a run stopper.
You give me the.
Oh no, they got him on D end. They got him on Delta. I did that. Okay, so it's him. Adam Butler, Christian Wilkins. I fuck with Christian Wilkins. Wilson.
Give me the Raiders, you. Give me the Raiders.
I don't know. I'm still
and go to the Rams D line.
Now that's the
Cause that's tough right there now. Cause the Raiders Christian Wilkins and goddamn it, can hold up out there.
Rams defensive line is Brandon Fix, Kobe Turner, Brian Young, and Jerry Verse.
That's tough, Drew.
That's tough.
Go ahead and say Jerry Verse. Jerry Verse. Go ahead and say that.
Give me Max Crosby and that experienced Raiders D line.
Give me the Raiders.
Give me the Raiders.
I'm sticking my Raiders.
Where's the Jerry Verse love at night?
Over Max Crosby?
Hey, you love him so damn much. You said he gonna have a breakout season.
No. Yes, he is, but he still won't fucking beat Max Crosby.
Patriots, Broncos.
I don't even know who the fuck. I don't know D-line. Can you name out those two D-lines?
Patriots D-line is Keon White, Jeremiah Farms Jr. Then we have Milton Williams and Joshua Farmer.
No, I don't even know who that is.
I don't think they had no good season last year. But I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think that the Patriots. What was the Patriots defense top ranked last year? The Patriots defense.
Hell no.
And they at least make something out of nothing over there on defense now.
Nah, shit.
Who the Broncos line?
Broncos line is Zach Allen, John Franklin Mowers, and they do nose tackle DJ Jones and Malcolm Roach.
Now you listen to those names and you think
John Franklin Mowers, he's solid. I say he's solid.
Roach ain't bad either.
Yeah.
Give me the Broncos.
No, I say give me the Broncos, please.
I don't know who all them folks said.
On the Patriots.
I feel like
farm Jew.
they both bottom team. They Bronco defense bases. They DBs and shit. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And they linebackers.
Patriots.
Bucks Browns. I feel like this is a last. Oh well, Bucks got Vita now.
That's kind of a good.
Who else on that line over there with it's somebody else we missed.
We want to know first.
Let me
give me the
Bucks first. Because they had somebody else over there.
They do.
Vita Vega.
They have Logan Hall, Khalije Kansi, and then Vita and Greg Gaines. Because they do nose tackle. They do 3-4.
Gaines sound like he had a decent season last year. I'm trying to think. There was somebody else over there on that line.
Who the Gaines used to play for?
Greg. The white man?
Yeah. It's one name that's gonna get them
the Rams.
All this shit the same.
He played for the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, I thought this was gonna be
there's gonna be one name that's gonna put all that shit.
My bad.
Come on, y'all.
I'm just trying to show Undertaker some love
on the Browns, right?
We doing that against the Browns?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
That's why I was like,
what the fuck are y'all thinking?
I'm just trying to get Undertaker some love.
they just picked up Mason Graham out of the draft.
Oh yeah, the Browns.
What?
Hate to say it, but yeah, the Browns. Yeah, fuck. I don't even know why we still debating this shit.
I mean, I was
taking y'all so long.
Man, I
really forgot the team we was comparing to. I'm thinking about the players and shit. That's all the team.
Really? I was just trying to get to make a, shit, just figure out. Okay, all right, so y'all gonna play it like this.
Yeah, ain't no Myles Garrett. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, damn.
Falcons. Oh wait, Vikings. Falcons D line is they do 3-4 is Morgan Fox, Zach Harrison, and David Onyemata.
Hey, that Falcons D line was acting a fool.
They improved.
They had Calais Campbell then.
Where's Calais Campbell in there?
He with the Cardinals. Him and Josh Swift.
Yeah, he another 46-year-old still playing.
He is 47 by 50.
Oh, he's still playing high level.
Vikings D line is Javon Hargrave, Jonathan Allen, and Harrison Phillips as they nose tackle. I'm like, hey, now Jonathan Allen is from the Commanders now. He about 72 years old too now.
I mean, but the Vikings had
it. And then they got Javon Hargrave from y'all.
Oh, shit. He'll never hurt motherfuckers, dude.
All right.
I probably had to go with, I'm be honest with you, Chris. I'm probably going to have to go with Who the first line?
Falcons.
I go with the Falcons.
I go with the Falcons.
I go with the Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons too.
I could be wrong, but I'm going with the Falcons.
Name the Falcons.
The Falcons D line again.
Yeah.
They have Morgan Fox, Zach Harrison, and nose tackle David Onyemata. Cause they do 3-4. They don't do 4-3.
But I do like Allen though, cause he was a dog over there in Washington.
But he's old.
He is old though. That's why they got rid of him.
Got Hargrave out there.
Give me the Falcons.
One leg of Hargrave out there.
But I do like Allen though. Allen was a dog.
Be out there hopping on the field. Stupid ass over.
Oh, he would.
Man, him and Payne over that boy.
Chargers, Panthers.
Chargers. Bosa. And Khalil Mack.
Bosa ain't over there.
Bosa ain't over there no more.
Yeah, Bosa ain't over there no more.
Oh, well.
And Khalil Mack they got him as a linebacker.
Yeah, he a linebacker.
They D-line is Justin E-Boy. I'm getting tired of these names. E-Boy.
That's all they gonna
Justin
have.
E-Boy. Otito. They got a young line. They got a young D-line.
And who was the other one that you said?
Panthers. You know, they got Derek, damn, what's his name?
Stingley.
No.
Stingley's a corner.
They do got him over there though.
I'm botching this man's name. He a D lineman. Derek, let me just look it up. Derek Brown, that's his name.
Oh, okay.
Derek Brown, Tarshawn Watson, and then Bobby Brown the third.
Panthers had a good D line.
Out of the Panthers and
Derek Brown is one of the best.
you said Panthers and who?
Panthers and the damn, I'm fucking.
Do they still
Panthers
got
and the Chargers?
No, yeah, I probably had to go with the Panthers.
I'll go with the Panthers. Chargers young.
Yeah, I go with the Panthers because they, after Josie left, I call him man Josie.
I'm going with the Panthers because the Panthers did show, like at the end of the season, they did kind of show promise though.
Yeah, the last 7 games out of 17 they lost.
No respect.
Hell. 49ers versus the Jaguars. Ravens, Jaguars, D-line. 49ers. Damn.
49ers.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna run the table.
Josh Allen don't hold no weight.
Hell no, he don't.
49ers, man.
Them boy been over there for 7 years. I ain't seen a sack.
Shit.
Damn.
Give me the 49ers. Don't mess with Jaguars.
That's fucked up.
Gotta beat up defensive line.
Yeah.
Hell, fucking the dude, that old AEW. His dad is the owner of the Jaguar. The dude, Tony Khan from AEW, the other wrestling program. Like his dad is over there. Whatever.
I call AEW WCW 2.0.
Them boys bleeding like a motherfucker. Every man could. As soon as
Death matches.
All down the face.
Yeah, on everything crib. 5 minutes,
Supressed on spikes and shit, bro.
Yeah, 3 minutes in the match, motherfucker out there bleeding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody Mick Foley.
Who the fuck want to see that bleed? Like, bro, you just go out there, somebody that punch your ass, you go to the road bleed.
They were like, y'all wanted this shit real.
Oh, motherfucker head carved up out
Y'all wanted this shit real. We gonna make it real for y'all.
Yeah, shit. You punch a motherfucker in the forehead one time, he start bleeding.
Motherfucker trying to bring the attitude.
They said y'all wanted this shit real, so we gonna make it real.
Had that shit on there. Motherfucker bleeding in 3 minutes in the match.
Man.
You gonna wait till
I
you
tell
whip
you
your ass
this,
for
though, I want to see that Tony Storm.
Yeah, I do want to see
I want to see that fight, and I think Will off that when I saw that Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland match, that one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Yeah, they got some good.
And man, they got some. They put on a good show.
Who else you got,
I
Chris?
give them that. What you got? That's another conversation.
Bears, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Still got Chris Jones.
So Montez Sweat and Greg Jarrett don't hold no weight, and they all out there get bingo.
All the motherfuckers over.
Not to no Super
Now
Bowl
Sweat hold weight, but Grady Jarrett don't hold no weight, Jew. He was decent. You know, I'm not saying he's sorry, but he was decent. But you know, he getting older, man. Shit. 6'3", 370 some pounds.
Giants, Colts, and say the wrong thing.
Coach. I'm going with the coach.
Oh no, Giants got that boy from oh no, he a linebacker, right? The edge rusher from
Carter. You talking about?
I'll do a call. I'm finna make.
They got him. We don't know what he gonna do.
But yeah,
but they also got 60 Dixie too now.
Yeah, Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah,
Dexter Lawrence. They got
he one of the top. He right behind Chris Jones in the league.
They got
right.
Abdul Carter is a DN. Yep.
Okay, dude called.
Hey man, hey, that defense. Hey, I forgot they had Brian Burns and Kayvon Davis. Ooh,
yes. And I keep telling everybody about them Giants too. They done made some good moves over there.
Looking nice.
They coming in and bunch y'all hands all wide open.
And then they wide receiver crew ain't bad, bro.
Yeah, they not.
Yeah,
they not. That's why I say I try to get out some little Chris, but shit, bro.
It's all right, brother.
Hey, now I'm going with the Giants.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to go.
So y'all just gonna,
that's who you gonna have to see next year.
So y'all just gonna disrespect my D line.
Nah, I try to get out some little.
on your D line.
God damn. Quiddy Pay, Grover Stewart, DeForest Buckner.
Oh, DeForest Buckner.
Lot 2.
Yeah, though I said they got
they decent. They ain't solid.
I try to get us a little.
Y'all know we was a top rushing team last year.
Yeah, though I said I try to play us, bro.
Y'all trying to play
But
us.
dude called us gonna be a game.
Nah, y'all right though. I'm with y'all.
I'm calling the Giants. Dude called us.
Didn't he come from Penn State?
Yeah,
man, that's.
I don't know. I don't know. Penn State. No Penn State. No Penn State. No.
And Michael Parsons is finna get paid. You know CBS.
Why? Why him out? He not gonna get paid if he don't give you a good performance this year.
Talk to CBS because CBS has Michael Parsons currently the number 2 edge rusher in the league.
Number two.
Number two.
Behind who?
I don't even agree with it, but
behind talent wise, he should
Myles
be.
Garrett.
This is where he should be at. Where is he gonna finish at the end of the season? We don't know. He should be. He always number 2 coming in the season. But play like a number 20, like number 25 or something like that.
Trey Hendrickson had the most sacks last year.
Who?
Trey Hendrickson. Had the most sacks.
And he played with the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
He was the only one that was over there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Michael Parsons got people over there with him. He know Miles Smith over there. He had Dexter Lawrence last year too. True. And he had Eric Kendricks. That nigga got a line. He got linebacker help.
That man ain't got no help over there. That man ain't got no help over there.
None. Next, we have the Dolphins. We have the Dolphins and the Bengals. Bengals still had Trey Henderson on their D line for right now. So,
but they lost. But that's all they got because they don't know if they rookie gonna come out there either. The dude from Texas A&M because that's who's supposed to go over there for Trey. So I don't know.
Go with the Dolphins on there,
but I don't know who the Dolphins got on their line.
That's what I'm saying because I mean,
Kendall Grant, Zach Seidler. And you know they do 3-4. Benito Jones is they nose tackle.
I'm gonna take the Bengals still. I take the Bengals still. Cause the Dolphins right now they in shambles over there, bro. They in shambles
being the only person.
Remember they still got DJ Hill on their D line too for the Bengals.
And then
I'll take the Bengals over them though. To be honest with you, cause I'm gonna tell you why. The Dolphins right now is in shambles. They are in shambles right now because they don't know about the tour situation.
They finna be like the Saints.
Yeah, they in shambles. They need to go and fire their coach because their coach is like he be on that thing too.
Bengals Dolphins here, my bad.
Okay.
Remember now they got.
I was going with I would say Dolphins streak because Bengals only had Trey Henderson over there.
He better than all 4 of them like that. Like I said,
but
the Dolphins
got DJ Hill.
Yeah, DJ Hill was straight last year.
Yeah, he's solid.
I'm with Avery on this one. The Bengals, the only thing the Bengals have on defense is
what did the Dolphins got over there on defense?
Shit,
Think about defensive line.
On the defensive line. On the defensive line.
They got more than the Bengals.
But Chris just said they got DJ Hall and TJ over there. Who do the Dolphins got?
Yeah, I'm about to go with the Bengals.
but then I was trying to make it. I don't know, bro.
Give me the Bengals.
Now the only thing that probably made some possible sense if Buddy went down. I want to see what that defense would did last year with Bradley Chubb. Cause you know he went down the first beginning of the season. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to see what they're gonna be like then. But it's gonna be interesting. Mm-hmm. I still say the Bengals though. That's just my opinion though.
So we going Bengals?
I'm going Bengals.
Bengals, Dolphins. Okay, yeah, you lost it. All right, I'm sorry.
I know.
Bills, Steelers.
Bills.
Steelers.
Oh, damn. TJ Watt. I'm sorry.
Steelers.
TJ Watt is a linebacker, but they still got Cam Hayward.
Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers.
Yeah, their intensity and stuff. They still going to be a top 10, top 5 defense, though. But
I like this next one. Eagles or Ravens?
Ravens.
You said
They're so biased. They're so fucking biased.
No.
Eagles or Ravens?
I don't know.
So Jalen Carter is just Ravens.
Hey man, no disrespect.
Y'all say that.
Jalen Carter, Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis are Hey,
shout out to them boys, Jew. Hey man,
watch the Super Bowl.
Put this Ravens flock around this bitch.
I'm going with the Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles.
Who the fuck y'all got on y'all line over there?
Hey,
I'm not saying nothing bad, but I'm really asking, bro. I'm really asking.
Bro, we still got but over there from Chicago. They were leading the tackles and still leading the leading tackles. What's my brother name? Damn,
Queen.
Yeah, Queen. Not Queen. Fuck, bro.
They got
Smith.
They got y'all. They
then
they got Travis Jones, Broderick Washington, Yami Madukbate. I'm not finna mess up.
They love the African niggas. They love them. They motherfuckers. Excuse me.
I think y'all more like what's it called? Like the Broncos. Y'all DB room better for y'all.
Yeah, it is though. But honestly though, the Eagles, they defense, the Eagles.
I'm gonna say Raiders real quick. Seahawks Jets. Remember Seahawks got Dexter Lawrence.
Now that's gonna be
what I say.
Dexter.
Damn.
Jets got some defense. They got solid. They got the
they got Roll Tide over there now.
They got Quinn Williams.
Yeah.
They got Quinn Williams. I'm going with
Roll Tide.
Bro, they got
Jets.
Give me Jets. Dude.
Roll Tide.
I feel a lot of people sleep on the Jets defense too.
Titans Cowboys.
Who the Titans got over there?
Shit.
Let's see.
That's a good ass question. I don't know.
They ain't do shit last year, but
Seahawks.
I'm gonna have to go
you
with the
looking at
Cowboys.
Titans and Cowboys?
Seahawks. And
Shit, who the fuck y'all got over
I
there?
thought you said Titans.
Also,
Cowboys.
Nikazui,
my
Mozzie
bad.
Smith. We got who are in? I don't know if
Parsons on your end, ain't it?
You want me to see? You want to
yeah.
make sure they got Parsons on your end?
No, I think he's outside
That
linebacker.
motherfucker all over the field.
They
Put him in
got
middle.
Marshawn Nealon, Mozzie Smith,
Nealon showed up.
Michael Parsons. They do have Michael Parsons on y'all D line. For y'all linebackers, they have Kenny Murray Jr., Jack Saburn, and Damon Clark,
Give me Cowboys.
and DeMarvius Overshawn.
Now, who does the other team? Who does the Titans have? I know they probably ain't got nobody, but I just want to know. Or did they keep
I
somebody?
feel like they got somebody on their damn D.
They still got Jeffrey Simmons over there.
Yep, I knew they had somebody.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Simmons, Sebastian Joseph Day,
Oh yeah.
Draymond
Oh.
Jones, and then
I'm
Tavondre Sweat.
gonna still have to go
Yeah.
Cowboys though. I'm gonna still have to go
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Over Sweat and
Jefferson.
It's Michael Parsons, dude. It's still Michael Parsons.
Henry.
It's still 13 sacks last year. Cowboys.
You saying Cowboys too?
Yeah, I'm not.
What is Miles and them gonna do? Well, I'm not worried about
Saints,
what is
Texans.
Miles?
Texans.
So that boy Will Anderson, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Cam Johnson, Jordan over there at the Saints.
Yeah,
Though.
Saints.
Talking about Chase Young.
No, Cam Jordan, old man. Yeah, the one that same defense that you disrespected last podcast and said that everybody over there 36 years old.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, I go with
Chase Young.
I go with you said the Saints and who else?
Texas.
Texas.
I go with Texas. Texas gonna happen.
Cardinals Lions.
Lions.
Yeah.
Lions.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Lions.
because
You know, like Aiden Hutch.
Commanders Raiders. This is the second round. Commanders Raiders. Remember that Raiders got Max Crosby.
I'm going with the Raiders.
Still, yeah, Raiders.
Yeah, but they got
They got Allen over there.
they got
Allen and Viking were.
Oh yeah. The Raiders.
Give me the Raiders.
So I think they got a young Raiders. Broncos Browns.
Browns.
Yeah, Browns. Don't they know why?
Falcons Panthers. And now Panthers got Derrick Brown on their DN, and then the Falcons got nobody them two rookies.
Yeah. Just give me the Panthers.
Panthers who now?
Panthers and Falcons.
They ain't got Grady Jared over there no more. He gone.
Yeah.
So they got a pretty much new.
Yeah, they younger.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I'm gonna go with the Falcons on that.
Falcons won. You said the Panthers though, right?
Yeah, you tiebreaker him down.
You need me to give you a little depth chart on one of them?
Yeah.
Which one?
The Falcons. Again.
Use the Falcons.
Let's see. Falcons have, they do 3-4, so they got Morgan Fox, Zach Harrison, and David Onyemata. That's they three. If you want the second dude, Kentavious Street.
And the Panthers?
Panthers had the Derrick Brown. Let me make sure. Panthers have Derrick Brown, Tershawn Wharton, and then they do 3-4 also. They nose tackles Bobby Brown III.
Give me the Panthers. Simply with what they did in them last 7 games of their season.
Okay.
They about the same, but
Yeah.
I like what the Panthers are doing right there with their defensive line.
To me, the Panthers just show more promise.
Right. Okay. Yeah, give me the Panthers.
Okay. 49ers Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Damn, yeah. You Chiefing too?
Yeah, they got us beat over there.
Chiefs.
Giants Bengals.
Giants.
It's a one-man team. You
said Giants Bengals?
Mm-hmm. Giants. It's a one-man team. It's a one-man show over there with the Bengals. I don't think Henderson got enough to do with Abdul Carter and the rest of that.
Sexy Dixie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna go.
Dixie getting old though, Joe. He pushing 30.
No.
I think he pushing 30.
You think he is?
I think he pushing 30.
I
could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I think he probably is pushing 30.
I think he pushing 30.
Yeah, give me the Giants.
He only in his 5th year.
Or 5th year.
How old are you?
Damn.
Wait for the load up. This shit taking off. It's gonna load up. I think he like.
Well, he about touching Thursday.
Yeah, he got drafted in 2019.
Yeah, give me the Giants.
Yeah, I take the Giants.
Giants. Mm-hmm. Why did don't do that? All right. Steelers Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles.
He 27. Yeah.
He pushing 30. Yeah.
He gonna get his.
He ain't pushing 30. He ain't pushing 30.
27.
He pushing 30. Round it up. He ain't in the first half.
Give me the Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles, bro.
Eagles.
Jets Cowboys.
Jets.
Damn, he ain't want to say it.
Cause there's no way Mozzie and all the rest of the motherfuckers you just said.
We ain't got no quick win.
Yeah,
we don't.
Yeah,
but they don't have no Michael Parsons either.
You ain't got that defense they got either.
Texas Lions.
Aiden Hutchinson.
What happened to Will Anderson? You just raving about Will then. Why you ain't want him against Trey? Aiden
Hutchinson.
All right, 3rd round. Raiders Browns. Max Crosby versus Myles Garrett. Basically.
I'm still gonna say the Browns. I think they got. Yeah. If you compare all the rest of them, they still got an elite defensive line.
Yeah. Gotta go with the Browns.
Yeah. Browns. Panthers Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Panthers shouldn't even made it that damn far, but hey, that's just the way to cook.
Bad motherfuckers. Yeah. Giants Eagles.
What happened to dude? Right,
Now with this line.
Not compared to them.
Y'all really think that line gonna stay like that?
Yes.
Henry, do you realize that?
I do.
Henry,
that line is dangerous, bro.
Henry, that's 1 year, Henry. You don't think nobody gonna game plan for him next year, Henry?
Super Bowl scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Hey, no, the fact that they never. That's why I said the fact that they never blitzed at all.
Blitzed them.
That's scary.
That's scary as hell.
Just 4 guys contained.
We had the Super Bowl offensive line. Or tried to.
How many people going off that defense now?
And he was running for his life.
How many people going off that defense?
2. Josh Sweat gone, and then
Sweat gone, and what's the Hassan?
Ready?
Yeah,
he gone.
Yeah, and Ready.
Hassan Reddick. They retired Brandon Graham, and they got rid of old buddy too.
Who you talking about?
They safety. Gardner Johnson.
Yeah,
they got
They still got Reed Blankenship over there.
Yeah, they got Blankenship over there.
So you think that defense just gonna pick up the way they left last year?
Not probably. They probably not gonna be the number one defense like they were last year, but they probably still be a top 10.
Still,
they still got Cooper. They DB still good.
Yeah, they still intact, bro.
That's the thing about it. They all young now, and then they still got that linebacker.
This hurts me to tell you this.
I was like,
I can't stand them.
Henry sound like he was finna go caw real quick.
Don't do it, dog.
Hell no.
Go on, get you on camera.
Fuck them girls.
Yeah, but I just want to know. The problem is, you can have that team, but wait the contract season start. When they had to pay all them jokers.
Well, they paid Jalen Carter already.
Well, hey, they hoping this man gonna be the future, but I think that he gonna get his own goddamn ass.
But shit, they gonna have to. I think they gonna have to
pay them corners too.
I'm finna say shit. They gonna have to give up their offense. Shit, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith ain't as young as they was now. Yeah. And then the offensive line, y'all gotta let something go.
They better hope Saquon will go down with the Madden curse because he is on the curse now.
That too. And he on the wrong side. He on the wrong side in running back years.
Yeah, he get his ass popped.
29. Ain't he 29?
29. Yeah, he pushing 30. Is he pushing 30?
I can honestly say with whole heart that he not finna have a mirror season. He not finna redo this season. He not.
The whole team ain't gonna have a mirror season. The whole team not gonna have a mirror season.
This they ain't gonna be the Super Bowl team.
I don't see him getting there. I think it's gonna be a little bit tough.
It all gonna come to show game one. Primetime television.
Hey, you need to be praying about your team, dog. I'm praying about mine this year. So
no, you better hope the offensive line hold that up.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Tyler Booker.
Mm-hmm. All three of the titles.
Jet Lions.
Quinn Williams versus Aiden Hutchins.
Jet Lions.
I'm gonna go with
I kind of want to steal.
I'm gonna go with Jets on that one. I'm gonna go with Jets on that one.
Okay.
Why?
Give me the Lions.
I think that the reason why I'm going with Jets is because they gonna stick at the line. We don't know how they gonna line up Hudson over there with the line because he was playing a little bit of. They had him out there linebacker a little bit, and then they had him out there playing on corner. So. You know what I'm saying? If they got him spread out in a different formation, are we really gonna call him and say that he's still part of the line? Because he may not be out there on all snaps.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm
saying? He not all snaps. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going with the Jets. I'm going with the Jets.
I know I ain't got no say in there, but I think the Lions got a good line. I mean, outside of 800, they got DJ Reader from the Bengals.
Yeah,
he was a good defensive tackle for them. And they it's one more dude they had got on there too. Let me see. Let me check. I think his name was Alan McNeil or some shit like that. If I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Yeah. Let me look at his stats. I think Alan McNeil was good for them last year. Hell, your stats said. God damn.
Trying to figure them out, Jim. I'm trying to figure out. But I like the Jets. But if y'all say the Lions, I wouldn't be mad about it either. I wouldn't be mad about either one because these are two good defensive lines. Yeah.
So I like the Jets too, bro. Right. And I feel a lot of people sleep on the Jets defense, bro.
I don't know who sleep on them. I don't know you must talk to the wrong people, because I know I don't sleep on them.
Yeah, Jets defense.
They defense been
they just can't get that offense.
Mm-hmm. It's still an argument. I know Howard don't want to talk about this, but it's still an argument between Sauce and Patrick Tan. There's still an argument there. I don't think Patrick Tan got the defensive player of the year. You think Sauce? You think Sauce? So Sauce ain't good? Or is he the number 2 cover?
I believe he's second.
That's fine.
I think Patrick covered better and he's more physical.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, I ain't got no problem with that. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at either one of them being number 1. To be honest with you, I like both of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good ass corners out there though, bro. A lot of good ass corners.
But shit, it ain't nothing Sauce Dog can do. He can lock down. He can cover in.
He a little bit taller than
I think Patrick Tan like 6'3" too.
So it's Sauce 6'4" or Sauce 6'3".
Sauce 6'3".
So he long.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, but I don't know if he's 6'4".
But goddamn,
he's 6'4".
No, he's 6'3".
Oh, I'm finna say goddamn.
Give me the Jets.
You couldn't tell. You can because
he was 6'3" when L seen him.
Well, I thought it was 6'4". You know what I'm saying? Shit. They still
Nah, Passertain, he shorter. Passertain 6'2", 202. And then Sauce Gardner 6'3", 190.
Yeah. Man, that motherfucker look like he got 6'4".
Too,
In the arms, he look like
because he's long as fuck. Yeah, he just long.
That's what she said.
Yeah, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all said Lions. You said Jets.
Give me the Jets.
Jets. Okay. Conference Finals. Browns Chiefs.
Fuck.
Give me.
Gotta go Browns. Here.
I'm gonna go with Chiefs.
Chiefs. Tiebreaker.
Man, why y'all had to do me like that, Drew?
Just is on here.
Fuck. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with Brown.
Brown.
Can't be mad at it.
I mean, I could have went to Chiefs too, because Chris Jones and some more other motherfuckers he got over there too.
Yeah.
They're doing okay next to him.
Eagles Jets.
Eagles.
Damn, Henry, you just sound like an Eagles fan right now.
Yeah, when they off his division now, you want to be a fan of him.
All right. So between the Browns and the Eagles, who has the best D line?
Browns. No. Why you don't go with the Eagles now? Why you don't go with the Eagles now?
Because Myles Garrett is the best pass rusher.
You talking about what's that motherfucking name? Jeremy Lewis and
Carter.
and the little Lewis. Who want a chance kid? Jerry Lewis.
Carter, man.
Yeah, whatever his name is. You think he gonna have a resume like Myles Garrett and Chris Jones?
No.
Man, that motherfucker. Wait till next year. Ooh, I hope that motherfucker get run through out there. I'm gonna fill up the group chat. Hit no. On your ass, motherfucker.
Damn, Henry.
Cleveland.
Golly. All right. So, just for reference to y'all, the Sports Inventory Podcast believe that the Browns have the best D line in the league.
Yes.
All right, man. All right. Anything else y'all guys got to say? Anything else before we head out of here?
No, man. I mean, that was a good one, Barry.
All right, we just want to remind you guys to subscribe and leave a like, leave a comment on our YouTube, Spotify, wherever you can find us too. Like I said, we're going to get into the TikToks, the Instagram, so you can see us on all platforms. Other than that, we out.